right. Got a few people in the house already. What's up, everybody? Charlie checking in. Coming at you live on a little earlier this Saturday than I promised. Got some stuff that we need to do tonight, though. Take my doggy for a walk. So I figured I'd go ahead and get on here a little early and start this early. Rebecca, thank you for joining. Miss Rachel Lynn. Ash Blonde in the house. That's a blast from the past. How you been, Miss Blonde? The Fallout guy, Matt Thrasher, Kevin Hill, Chapman reviews. What's up? How was that Ninja Turtle game? I mean, movie. The new Ninja Turtle movie. I apologize. Looks like some kind of claymation, blah, blah. Anyways, guys. Oh, man. Let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and share the link out right now. As you read the title to this live stream, Jennifer's been bad. Holy shit, guys, has Jennifer been bad? And I didn't really know it. Nobody really had any idea. Well, I mean, I knew some shit that JC had told me that I kind of kept to myself under my hat, because I wanted to, like I said, I wanted to maximize JC's opportunities, while he was here with me rather than getting him all caught up in any sort of drama like what happened last time. But now that he's gone, he's out the way, I've just been kind of like living my life, doing my own thing, not really necessarily going live about the family or whatever. But I've had people contacting me here recently. And in fact, going on Twitter. First, they went on Twitter before. I'll actually, let me take that back. I contacted Jennifer's neighbors. Okay, they were posting all kinds of crazy shit on Twitter. This girl, well, we're gonna get into exactly what happened, but somebody was posting on Twitter about their situation going on right now with Jennifer, and I reached out. I decided to see what was going on and share with you all, man, because damn this dude, I don't understand what it's going to take for Jennifer, to ever get it right for herself or the kids, and damn, like I say, after all the bullshit that she's done put me through, the lies, the drama, I feel it's only fair for me to blow her shit back up. You know what I mean? When she fucks up, especially in Grandpa's house, especially with her kids, with Grandpa's kids. Like I said last night, all the sacrifices, all the money, time, blood, sweat, and tears put into those boys just for Jennifer to abandon them the way that she has. Yeah, you heard me right. Abandon. Pretty much. We're going to get into it. Pookie in the house. What up, Dollar Bill? How you doing tonight, man? I just added you as a moderator right there. You one of my homies. Hopefully you've been doing good. Nene in the house. What up, Nene? How's your Saturday been? How's your summer been? Have you been damn staying cool? It's been fucking hot as hell. See any good movies? Do any swimming? Go anywhere cool this year? Jesse in the house. What up? Who's in the house? Yeah, Jesse. Jennifer, dude. Done gone dick crazy. Again. I'm telling you, man, there's a certain, I don't know, there's a certain place in hell, or at least a mental ward, for people like Jennifer, that choose dick over their own kids. And we done seen this shit happen how many times? Grandpa done threw the covers off of her ass numerous times. Straight boom, it is what it is. Stop choosing dick over your kids. You're too big goddamn trash. How many times have y'all heard Grandpa tell Jennifer that? Well, it appears that Jennifer has not learned her motherfucking lesson, and that she's still choosing men over her kids, and married men at that. I don't know what it is with certain women that can't find a single man. What is up with that? Not only is Jennifer choosing guys over her own children, she's choosing married men. What in the fuck? Aaron Foy in the house. What up, Aaron? Woo woo. Holla at me. Actually, that wasn't a good flex. There we go. I like that angle right there better, huh? What up, Pam Tony, Jordan Yon in the house, Billy Richardson, Brian Van Kelt. How y'all been doing? How's y'all Saturdays? I was gonna come on here live around 7 or whatever, but Penny, guys, we had to go do a lot of shopping this morning, and we didn't get to take Penny anywhere. My faithful companion, I love her so much, and she just seems sad and shit. And of course, this is Erica's words, not mine. I'm like, whatever. She can go outside and play in the yard. But Erica mentioned something earlier about maybe wanting to take Penny somewhere later this afternoon or this evening. And I thought in my head, well, I got that live stream that I planned for this evening. Maybe if I push it back a little bit, I may not get as many viewers or whatever, live viewers or whatever, but you guys will all click and watch the video and stuff, you know, and then I can also go out and spend a little bit of time with my puppy and my wife. You know what I mean? Isn't that what life is about, man? Going out and you know, enjoying, you know, those that you love and building and creating, you know, memories and things, a home, you know what I mean, a family. And that's kind of one thing that makes me wonder about Jennifer as she goes out and she constantly flits around with married men, you know, is that is she seeing these married men in their own like certain stable relationships? And you got to think about it, you know, Jennifer, and if you're watching, you know, you got to imagine that that's not a very stable relationship that you are looking from the outside on inward on, because they're fucking with you. If they're stable, if their relationships were so stable, they wouldn't be stepping out on their wives with you. Now, that being said, guys, I will say that this guy that Jennifer is fucking around with is notorious for the swinging scene. As I all told you all before, Jennifer's first husband, Joshua's dad, Johnny and Jacob's dad, and Jennifer back in 2006, 7, something like that, got involved with the volunteer fire department scene. And if any of you guys know, there are some freaks in the fire department. There are some freaks in the police department. Any sort of rescue and service shit like that, you know. I don't know what it is, and I'm not talking no shit, you know, to each their own, you know, what people want to do in their own bedrooms. Even though I am going to talk a little shit about Jennifer and what she's doing in her bedroom, kind of. But it's because it's spilling out and flowing on to those that we love and affecting like Grandpa's Graceland, you know, and also just because I fucking don't like her, you know, and I just want to kind of I want to hit her back for all the bullshit that she put me through. You know what I mean? I want to show you guys who she really fucking is and that she hasn't changed whatsoever. You know, she did all she could to try to get JC to move back in with her. What was it, last year? Year before? I think it was 2 years ago when they tried to kick all that bullshit on me again. Jennifer wanted JC to move back in with her so that he can babysit the boys while she stepped out with her boyfriends. Chrissy in the house. How you doing tonight, Chrissy? Much love to you. How are you and the fam? How's that garden going? Huh? Is it too hot for like peppers and stuff now? I know the corn is fucking going through the roof up this way, man. Some stalks upwards of 12 fucking feet. And they say that they wait until like really around the first frost to harvest all that. And so I can imagine that we're going to have a bountiful corn season this year, guys. A lot of moonshine going to be brewing up in the hills. A lot of stills banging and clanging. So Pam Tony, what up? Says, I'm not a homewrecker hoe, and I hate them because I had someone done that to me with my marriage. They got married, but their marriage didn't last very long. Okay, now let me go ahead and stop and tell you guys, like, kind of preaching to the choir here. I have messed around with a couple of married women before, and only because I was weak caught up in moments of weakness. You know what I mean? And I was either not in the position to say no, really, or I wasn't strong enough. I wasn't man enough. You know, everybody, you all saw what kind of happened, what went down with me and Flockavelli, after I got out of rehab and I had nowhere to go and then moved in over there and shit. And it ended up splitting up her and her marriage, But like I've said before, that wasn't necessarily just because of me. Like I wasn't the first one. I wasn't the second one. I wasn't the third one. Guys, I told y'all that story about damn Nikki and her husband. You know what I mean? How he got mad at her and he went off like fucking 8 names. And I was like, oh shit. Little do you know you can add me to that list, motherfucker. Yikes. But hell, he was doing the same thing with her, right? Remember, damn, her and her friend, who was that other girl? Ashley Hex. Ashley Hex and Ashley's sister seduced Nikki's husband, slept with him, and then took pictures and put it all over Facebook and Twitter and the internet to shame Nikki. And this is before she even, got herself involved in my circle. So they were already playing those games, way before I came around, and cheating on each other and shit like that, And yeah, like their marriage dissolved, and it just goes to show, what can come of playing games, you know what I mean? Emotional games, with fellow adults, playing high stakes games, man. Because look, Nikki and her husband ended up divorced, and I think he got the kid. I'm not trying to talk any shit, I'm just saying, that was bad. I mean, that's not, it's like, I'm sure it was stressful times for both of them. And it was also stressful for me. You know what I mean? Like, no one likes keeping and hiding secrets and shit like that. And the people that find themselves excited by that behavior, are not good people. These people that are out here, a lot of cheaters, man. You find that they don't necessarily get off by the sex. They get off by the thrill, the emotional rush of getting away with something, getting over on you. You know what I mean? They ain't necessarily fucking your girlfriend. They're fucking you. Or this girl isn't necessarily fucking your man. She's fucking you. You know what I mean? Think about it like that. It's a whole psychological thing, and Jennifer found herself caught up, tangled in that shit back in 2008, something like that. When did Dad have his surgery and almost die? And then Jennifer laid that shit on him. She was out messing around with her and Josh. Both were out. Whoa. Excuse me. Her and Josh are both out messing around with fellow volunteers and first responders and stuff, and partying and key parties like it was the 70s, dude. And it came back to bite Jennifer in the ass. If you all will remember, Jeremy Marshall, what up, brother? Said, what did Jennifer do this time? She abandoned her kids, man. She's got her kids living in the fucking trailer all by themselves while it falls the fuck apart. Is that fucking trailer? I'm not so sure that she's selling that trailer anymore, neither. I'm not so sure of that, man. That it is falling the fuck apart all around them. And nobody's doing anything about it. It's like nobody's even at the house, dude. It's abandoned right now. Not abandoned. We're gonna get into that. We're leading up. We're talking about the guy and the situation that she was involved with and is back involved with right now. Let me see if I can find this guy. Hold on a second. I can't remember the fucking guy's last name, but I bet I could find him. Let me see here. So anyway, so Jennifer and her husband Josh were messing around with a whole bunch of people, and they were also messing around with this woman that lived right next door to Jennifer. Jennifer's neighbor, woman named Mary. Now I don't know if Mary can be found on Facebook or not. but I know Josh can't. He's got his shit. You know, I don't even think he has a Facebook anymore. But anyway, so Josh and Mary start messing around, and they end up catching feelings for one another. And hold on, MNOP, catching feelings for one another. Oh, here we. Oh, did I find them? Hold on. Ha 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 ha! Found him. All right. So, anyways, guys, I'm gonna show y'all who Jennifer's fucking right now in a minute. And I don't give a fuck, bro. You can come up here and try anything all you want, but I'll take you the fuck on. I don't give a fuck with your old ass. But so Jennifer is doing a three-way thing. Jennifer, Josh, and this girl. Well, I'm gonna say woman because she was a woman. She was divorced, had 2 kids of her own, 2 little girls, and that was creepy as fuck because Josh was a goddamn pedophile. Fucking grandpa woke up one morning and went into the fucking the bedroom to get on the internet because at the time, we only had one room with a big old computer. I wasn't even living there at the time. It was dad, mom, and Michael living in one house, and it was Josh living with Jennifer and the boys in the other house. Josh would come over and use dad's computer and look at underage porn. Michael said that he woke up one morning with dad yelling, "Michael, get the fuck in here!" And then Michael went into the bedroom or whatever, and they had this fucking computer that the screen was like this goddamn big. I mean, there's no privacy, whatsoever for you. But it was a goddamn TV screen, probably, a computer screen probably bigger than your TV, right? And Michael said that he woke up with dad fucking screaming hell's bells, Michael, Michael, get the fuck out of here! Just fucking disgusted and livid. And Michael went in there and he said there was a picture of a little fucking girl, legs spread the fuck wide ass open, and it turned out to be on a disc. I'm like shaking right now, dude. Like, this shit's real, dude. And Michael said that dad proceeded to call him every filthy name in the book. Just goddamn make him feel lower than whale shit. For believing, that Michael is, partaking in this, illicit material, underage porn, man, that he's fucking rocking off to damn, some damn little kitty porn shit, and then Michael, assured dad, and then I guess, it wasn't Michael. It wasn't Michael, like he assured dad that it wasn't him, like dad felt comfortable enough in Michael's, demeanor and his denial, that it wasn't him, and it turned out it was Josh, and Josh was sharing fucking this material. They were all sharing it around. These first responders and shit. We're all sharing. Well, maybe not all of them. Maybe it was 1 or 2. But they were able to get their hands on this type of fucking evidence? Some type of evidence or whatever. And it's so disturbing because Josh would end up leaving Jennifer for this woman, Mary, and 2 young daughters. 2 little blonde girls, I think. I wasn't around there much. I lived with my Uncle Bobby. Or no, actually, I was living with a roommate out on College Park back whenever I whooped Michael's ass and made him shit his pants all the way across the street. All the way across all the way up the fucking neighborhood and then across the highway. I felt so bad, bro. I hugged him and cried while he sat there and stunk like shit. Man. But anyway, so Jennifer and Josh would end up stepping out and swinging with everybody. Pookie, you like that, ain't it? I swear to God, I did, man. I swear to God, bro. I jumped on him and I slapped him. Damn, I cried about it before, dude, but fuck him now. Too much bullshit has passed, man. Me and him don't have that type of relationship anymore. Man, I fucking slapped his ass and clowned him out the door, dude. And then he ran down the street and I started feeling bad. And I jumped in the truck and I'm like, come on, Michael. Well, then fuck you. Dude, I'm telling you, man, I was fucking nuts. Still kind of nuts, but I'm containing it. You know what I mean? I contain my crazy. And I think I'm doing a pretty good job. That's all we can do. We're all a little batshit crazy, aren't we? It's just about containing it, man. Contain that damn self. So, um, so anyways, yeah. So, Josh and this Mary woman end up moving to Massachusetts, or one of those provinces where you can dodge child support. Did any of y'all know about this? Where um, there are certain provinces within America, Rhode Island, Pennsylvania. I don't know if Vermont is one of them. Those little powder wig, those areas, from way back. I guess some certain way they still kind of declare themselves like maybe sovereign states. When it comes to certain laws, shared laws and regulations and shit. Like, and you can dodge child support. You might be able to dodge other types of warrants and stuff in these provinces and shit like that. And kind of find out, I guess, Massachusetts, or maybe it's Pennsylvania. Might even be Pennsylvania. Bryce Van Kelt says, so Jenny start doing threesomes with married couples. Yeah. Oh yeah, this guy Tim that she was or is messing with now, he either was married or is still married. Do I got somebody sending me something? He either was married or still married to this Lauren type chick, man. This chick that looks like Lauren, dude. Short, skinny, very fucking quiet. And Dad said that he believed the girl was kind of a bit window liquorish. Window licorice. How about that? It's a new word. She was a bit window licorice, and I saw her like at a couple of like gatherings, involving my cousin and shit, because we weren't really friends with them. We were my cousins and them were friends with Tim and them, because one of my cousins ended up marrying into the fire department. Her husband was like one of the fire chiefs or whatever in Charleston. And then so all that, just kind of came along. Jennifer ended up meeting her ex-boyfriend Jamie, through the fire department. Y'all remember Jamie? He's been in some of them videos, ain't he? Ain't you, Jamie? I'm not so sure that Jennifer and Jamie ever done any three-way stuff together, but they would like to watch gay porn together. Jennifer told me straight to fuck up, they like to watch their gay porn together. That's how he got it up. And then he kicked his own fucking son out of the house for being gay. How fucked up is that? While I was there. And then they said that they don't know what happened to his son. Like, it disappeared off the fucking map. The kid could be dead now. Haha, Miss Rachel Lynn says, Jamie, didn't he dump her for being dirty and stinky? I don't know why Jamie, dumped her. Because, honestly, he put up with that dirty, stinky for how long? He's known that she's been dirty and stinky for fucking years, and then now just all of a sudden, like, he fades out. Nah, I think maybe he got himself a boyfriend or some shit like that. I think maybe Jamie finally came out and, embraced who he is and starting to live that lifestyle. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you're trying to live that lie the way Jamie was, it's a personal hell that you can't escape because you're living it. You're creating it. Pookie says he dumped Jennifer for a Jimmy. He dumped Jenny for Jimmy. Probably. No, okay, I'll take that back. I think Jamie was more bi than straight, but I think he was more gay. I think he liked guys more than girls, though. And that was what ultimately, really worked against him and Jennifer, but I don't know, because Jennifer was freaky. Before she got with Jamie, she was sleeping around with her neighbors and shit, letting her husband screw her neighbors and shit. Whenever Jamie freaking left Jennifer and they moved to either Pennsylvania or Massachusetts or what the fuck, we went and helped her clean out the place because she couldn't afford to stay anymore. She wasn't working. She had to her and the boys had to move in with Dad in a little single wide trailer while dad was split open down the motherfucking middle because he is just fresh off of his damn surgery. Literally, while dad was in the hospital fucking recovering from his surgery and shit, Josh had done bailed. I'm pretty sure that's how it was. I don't think he was in any of the pictures of with us in the hospital. Miss Rachel Lynn says, I'll never blame the boys for how they were brought up, but they were a handful, and any guy she's involved with seems to fizzle because of them. Well, I mean, absolutely. You know what I mean? You can't. They weren't allowed to have their relationship truly blossom. You know what I mean? Because they're facilitating these growing children. You know what I mean? Or should I say that was the relationship? Once you have kids, you know what I mean? They are you. They are an extension of you. You know what I mean? And yeah, I mean, if they are a strain on a relationship, then they are a strain on your other half or whatever, your boyfriend or your girlfriend, and yeah, it's gonna fucking stress them out, and yeah, definitely. Yeah, you don't see too many guys out there looking for single moms. You know what I mean? You see the other way around though. Always got a single mom out there on a Saturday night trying to reel in some poor unsuspecting sap. You know what I mean? And it's telling. It's because they don't really have anybody that's willing to step up to the plate and accept their bullshit, all their responsibilities, along with what they've already got going on themselves. Like shit, life's tough enough dealing with your own bullshit. You know what I mean? Then I got to sit here and put up not only with this woman's bullshit, but also her children, her kids. These little fuckers and their snot-nosed little fucking growing egos and wants and shit. Grubby little fucking hands, damn, breaking my damn my movies and tearing up my fucking video games and shit and pissing and shitting on the damn toilets and shit. I'm sorry, dude, but I gotta tell you, man, part of me is like doesn't have too much patience for that, I guess, guys. I have a child. I shouldn't say that. I have a kid. I help create a kid, but I was like, she's never been in my life. I've never been a father. I've never been a dad. I've never had children in my life, you know what I mean, constantly and shit. So, man, I've really been living like a single man's life, honestly, and growing up like that, man, 40 years of that pretty much, you know what I mean? I'm putting up with that shit. Oh, fuck that. I got too much of my own shit to deal with, I don't got a damn listen to no bullshit. You and your freaking brat. I'm sorry, dude, but like life's too short. You know what I mean? To not say what you fucking mean and to live in an uncomfortable situation, you know what I mean? Just because you are, afraid that you might offend somebody or that, I don't know. Bullshit. But anyway, so I'm so lucky that Erica didn't have any kids. I gotta fucking tell you, man. Holy shit. Double N says, will you ever forgive Jennifer? Jennifer comes forward and she admits to that she lied about fucking rape. Come on, man. She needs to come forward, admit that she lied about rape. She needs to take care of them. I mean, you know what? There's a lot of damage that's been fucking done. It doesn't fucking matter. You know what I mean? I don't respect her. I don't trust her. I only love her because we share certain traumatic experiences. We grew up in a fucked up household. You know what I mean? And I hate that she damn rolled over and did that shit to me for Michael. You know what I mean? Because she was the one that I was kind of a little bit closer to. You know what I mean? I told you it was always Kimberly and Michael and then me and Jennifer. And that Michael and Kim were always the favorites and shit, and we were always the targeted ones. More so Jennifer than me because she had her mental issues. You know what I mean? and it was easy to pick on. But like I don't know, like for her to go forward with that shit, you know what I mean, and create such difficulties in my life, and not only my life, but also Dad's life at the end of his cycle. That shit killed Dad. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Fuck the damn cirrhosis of the liver that they say. Man, that fucking stress. Stress is a motherfucking killer. Stress is a cancer creator. Stress will stop your fucking heart like that. Stress will take a fucking a perfectly healthy man and drive him to the fucking ground in a matter of months. You see what stress does to the president? Look at Barack Obama. When he first became president, he was all hip and cool and dancing, and he was fresh, new, cool, hip, young. He steps out, man, gray, fucking look like Morgan Freeman. Shit. You think that shit didn't fuck Dad up? Those sort of accusations and claims weighed against someone of his own clan, his own family, at such a grand scale. You don't think that didn't fucking hurt Dad and stress him the fuck out? Let me take a piss real quick. Yes, piss, drip, drip, drip. I wanna feel you, Erica. Yes, piss. Oh, you can't pull it up yet? Erica said she just bought something. Sorry. Turn this up a little bit. Fucking hot in here. It's getting hot in here. Shout out to my homie Stanley Matuzat hooked me up with this damn fan. I'm going off the rails of the crazy train. Dun, 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 dun. I know that you had made it hard for me. You got to listen to my words. I'm sorry. So sorry, guys. Sometimes I lose my shit. I used to do that shit all the time as a kid, man. Throwback Sunday. Oh my God, this is Throwback Sunday. What the fuck is wrong with me? Throwback Thursday, bro. Remember singing Into the Fans? Shout out to Ozzy Osbourne, man. Who knows how much longer he's got left with us. I got this new podcast that I've been listening to. Bill Maher, called Club Random or whatever, and he interviewed Sharon Osbourne the other day. And man, shit's not great. Shit's not great for the Oz man. He has one more concert that he's supposed to be retired, but he says he didn't feel like he said goodbye properly, and he wants to do one more concert. So we'll see about that, huh? Anyway, so where were we? Jennifer and Michael and them killing Dad with the stress. You got to know that that was a fucking a heartbreaking situation for him to have to go through. Embarrassing, uh, tense, anxiety inducing. Dad had a problem with his anxiety. You know, I get it honestly. Any of you that feel that may suffer from anxiety and social anxiety and awkwardness, you know, don't feel alone because Grandpa, man, he suffered bad, and he did a really good job, you know, about trying to vocalize and you know fighting that anxiety by actually talking, you know, going against what you know his instincts, you know, but it was still hard, you know, and it was still the source of a lot of anger for Dad. You know what I mean? Like there was a lot of times we would go out and do things, and we're supposed to have fun as a family. And you might a lot of you might recognize this in yourself or someone else you love. You know, where you will go out and you try to have fun as a family. You know, on vacation or out to eat or somewhere nice and fun, and then it turns out to not be fun. You know, somebody you know gets an attitude and they're angry and they're unreasonable for unreasonable reasons. You know what I mean? Um, and it ends up ruining the whole trip, the whole time, the whole vacation. You know, and it's usually because somebody is feeling a certain amount of like anxiety or tension. You know, and rather than facing that anxiety and tension and perhaps trying to overcome it, they lean into it and it creates and breeds anger, you know, then they lash out. You know, you don't want to take that in on yourself, so you lash out at others. Why are you looking at me like that? What were you talking to them about? Were you talking about me? You know, or these very paranoid thoughts and feelings, you know, emerge from that anger. You know what I mean? And Nini says, sounds like me a bit. Hey, sounds like me too. I'm telling you what, I'm only speaking from experience, man. And I've really been trying to like go inside of myself this last month. Really good, guys, man, and look within myself and see, you know, who I am truly and what I don't know and not only that, just opening up, getting outside of myself too. That was a bad thing for me. We're gonna get back to this shit with Jennifer too, man. Like you know, we're not here about me tonight, and we're not here about self help. We're here about destruction. We're here to tear some shit down tonight, and not necessarily tear some shit down. Also pretty much expose a broken kingdom, really. You know, where Jennifer claims, you know that they loved Grandpa and they were going to take care of his place, and she's so thankful for the blessings and gifts that she's bestowed. She was given this fucking goddamn triple wide trailer. We got how many acres? Half an acre of land. All that shit was just given. And I'm not even sure if it was given to her. Maybe it was Michael's. I don't think he's giving shit to anybody. It doesn't seem like he's a giving person. But she's fucking destroyed it. I'm going to share with you some messages I've got from Jennifer's neighbors, ex-neighbors, the boys' friends, some people that Jennifer's getting into it with. But yeah, so Jennifer and Josh were messing around. They were swinging with a couple. A guy named oh, here's Tim and his wife. Uh-huh. Let me take this off so you don't see the names. There you go. Jennifer was banging this guy. Josh was banging her. And Josh and him might have also been banging each other because they, you know, the fireman pole, they go up and down. You know what I mean? There's day shift and gay shift. And Josh worked both of them. Oh, check it out. Here's another good shot. Look, swinger party. Swinger party. Oh, look, they all fucking. Oh, this poor unsuspecting fucking couple right here. They're like, oh, God, please no. Or maybe, who knows? Maybe they like it. You don't ever know, bro. Like, people are into their shit. Get you a better shot. This guy looks like a fucking pedophile. Here's Jennifer's boyfriend right here, guys. Looks like he might have cut his hair recently. He looks so much like Jennifer's husband, ex-husband. Dude, this guy, he looks like Steve Billings. Hey, Steve, you got a chance with Jennifer, bro. Ain't it? Jennifer's dating Steve. No offense, Steve. Like I say, no offense. I don't necessarily have anything personal with Steve, but it kind of resembles, huh? Let's see here. Let's look at his information. He's married. He is still married right now. Ooh. Let's see here. Okay. So yeah, I got you a couple pictures there. Daniel Huffman said the Lakeshore Strangler. Locale says Jennifer released Jennifer's boyfriend first and last name. I bet he has a lot of court records on him. Hey man, send me your or hit me up on Messenger. I'm not gonna do it on here. Do a little screenshot right here just in case Tim gets wise to this and blocks me from his Facebook so I can't see his information. Nothing's happened yet. He probably doesn't even know that I'm dragging his ass right now. And like I say, I don't give a fuck when he does find out. Come up here and try something. Come up here and fucking try something, fucking homie. You old piece of shit. Let's see here. I wonder. Let's see if Josh is here. Oh, my hands started shaking here for a moment. I was like, oh shit. Hold on. I'm creeping right now. Damn it. I'm trying to find Jennifer. I'm trying to find JC's dad. Low Country Man's messaging me right now. This other woman's messaging me right now, which I'm going to share some messages here in a minute with her. I'm not going to share her name because I don't want anyone to get targeted. Yeah, I'm sure that she's already could potentially get targeted, and I'm not so sure how much Isaac and Michael are really working together at the moment. Isaac's really the only one that's going to try to go after this woman because Jennifer is not a social engineer like that, and yeah, I'm not so sure how much Isaac and Michael are getting along right now since Michael's working with Tina right now. Fucking Isaac's been trying to wage a certain war with Tuna. And here we have Tuna doing videos with Michael. You need to stop that shit, Isaac. Michael's trying to, you're trying to, you're besmirching Michael's talent. Quit that shit, boy. Why are you trying to hurt the brand? Don't make Michael whoop your ass, boy. So anyways, let's get back to Jennifer. So I'm not so sure if can anybody hey Doom, are you in here? Can somebody all right, let's go to Zillow. Zillow, Somerville, South Carolina. Jennifer's house was on Zillow, was it not? Do we still have a link to that? Have a look here. I'm not seeing anything. Like I was told that they took the house off the listings, man, because remember, it was disgusting, guys. It was just a straight up fucking patch job, fucking that needed to be mopped. You know, like it was fucking filthy, fucking poverty. Pictures of fucking poverty. Let me see here. Was that Zillow? No, that wasn't Zillow. Here we go. Zillow. Why do I have Bacon's Bridge on here? Here we go. Off market. I'm pulling up right now like Dean Drive in Somerville, and I'm not seeing anything. And yeah, last I was told was that, you know, Jennifer took it off the market, that they were going to keep it, try to take care of it. You know, after all, it was Grandpa's house and saw lots of memories, and, you know, it's a free place for her to stay. And it would be a fool. She would be a fool to sell and give up on a sure roof over her head. Well, it seems that's what she's done. Instead of giving up the house, she's just letting it fucking fall in over her head, on top of her. So let's go to Twitter here. Check out my homegirl Rachel. Tuna? Did you say Tuna is judging me? Oh my god, look at her. She looks like fucking Greg the Hammer Valentine's mom, who lived in a trailer park. Damn, Greg the Hammer. WWE should have paid you residuals. Fuck. So anyways, let's see here. Okay. I got to take me another piss. These energy drinks really just kind of go through me, man. Holy shit. Oh, okay. So we're about to get into it right now, man. Let me take a leak, and then I've got some tweets that I'm going to share with you all. And then I'll share with you the messages that me and this woman had privately with just to ourselves. Oh, man, it's hot in that bedroom. Oh. Oh. All right. Yeah. But yeah, isn't it fucking hilarious, man? Damn. Just some random nobody can fucking tell Michael he sucks on Twitter. And Michael will be like, get him, Isaac. Isaac will dox your whole fucking family. And yet, Tuna has been fucking handing Isaac his ass for like the last 2 months, calling him fat, talking about how he scammed his community, how he beat his wife, etc., this, that, and a third. And Michael's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm still going to do videos with Tina. How about that? Don't you love that one-way sided, that one-way street of respect? Don't you know Isaac's got to be fucking livid, dude? He's been trying for months to make Tina bow to him. That's what it really is more than anything. It's a power thing for Fatty. He just wants motherfuckers to bow to him, especially women. There's some shit, you know, I don't know if Isaac's mom molested him as a child. She used to lock him up in a fucking in a padded room, you know. I know she said that he was tarded as fuck, but some woman in his life at some point did something to his ass to where he hates you guys, and he wants, you know, to humiliate, to own, to dominate you women and even men. Don't you know he would love to have Charlie kneel and maybe even give him a little kiss on his dick, you know, with his gay ass. But in reality, it's vice versa. You know, he's the one with the dick pics of me. Faux Papa in the house. What up, Bubba? Says, how many times has Mike went to PA to visit his best friend? None. I don't know. Get your ass down here, Isaac. Oh, and while you're down here, do this for me. Pick me up a burger on the way back. And go follow Charlie around. No Kenshiro says, to be honest, Michael will never leave Isaac because he is his mafia assassin. Pretty much, like, you know, they've been in the stew together for years, you know, since 2010 probably or something, and they're too ingrained with one another. But that being said, you know, I think it's the time has come that Michael has decided not to, you know, drag his own self down financially, you know, for Fatty's benefit. You know, Fatty would love for Michael to come out and say, hey, fuck you, Tina, you know, shut up about Isaac. And then Isaac has Jennifer tap dancing for him, and Michael and Kimberly and the whole Green family pushing Tina to the side again, which, you know, I would still love to see. I don't give a, you know, I hate all of them. But yeah, you know, and he would totally be able to, I'm telling you, I told you I'm Isaac and I get shit done. But he's not doing that. No. He's damn sitting back and he's watching Tina on Michael's videos. And he's watching these people sit up and say, hey, Tina, good job on Michael's last video. What's one of these pictures on my comments on the video? Hold on a second. Let me go over here. I thought this was pretty interesting. Let's go to Kid Behind a Camera. They did a video, Boogie Meets Tina. Apparently is kind of a banger of a film, you know, of a video. I can't imagine that it wouldn't be too bad. You know what I mean? You got fucking a cast of freaking characters in it. If you can't come up with something out of this, then you know you're doomed. But let's see here. This one of the top comments, 85 likes from Melissa Spooky 23 hours ago. Says, we need a video where Michael buys Tina a new car or a new house. The love-hate dynamic aside, they do deserve something nice and sincere. Tina's character portrayal is comedic gold. And it's got 85 likes, 9 replies. Says, the fact that 19-year-old was a prostitute chick he found on some okay, this is some... Okay, they're kind of going in on Boogie's girlfriend here. I don't know what that is. And okay, the comments went nowhere. Did not match the responses did not match that comment. Okay, but anyway, so I mean, a lot of people are like, "Hey, man, why the fuck is Tina living in all this shit?" You know, and it kind of makes you wonder. Like, it's like you see what you get from working with Michael. You know, you don't get much. But anyway, that being said, where the fuck was I at? Okay, let's go back to X, not Twitter, X. See, my shit finally turned to X. Hey, how y'all like my home screen? My shit finally turned to X right there. It's been the Twitter bird for ever since Twitter started. And a lot of people's shit has changed. Mine just changed. I'm not sure I know what a fucking X is, but whatever. Just show, like I said, it just goes to show, you know, how alien and impersonal Elon Musk is. I'll just take this cute little bird away and I'll make an X. Y'all have that. It's weird. It's aesthetically pleasing to me. All right. So anyways, all right. So apparently Jennifer has been, here we go, guys. Bing. Let's go ahead and get to the meat and potatoes of tonight's meal. We've done tickled your asshole with a feather long enough. So Jennifer has been letting the sticks fall down around her fort, man, and she ain't really been bothering to pick the pieces back up. I'm about to leave y'all again one more time. Keep that anticipation up. All right, so yes, guys, Jennifer has been letting the sticks just fall down and decay around her ass, man. Jennifer, she has done raised her chilling. She done raised her kids, and she's gone to bounce off on to any random dick, I guess, that she feels fits enough. And her neighbors have taken notice, and they have taken matters into their own hands. You know what I mean? Like, in today's age, everybody, is watching everybody else and checking everybody else's shit. Excuse me. And I'm not saying it's right whatsoever. I'm saying be cautious, because somebody is going to check your ass. And Jennifer apparently got checked. I don't know who the fuck it was. It wasn't me. I didn't ask anybody to do it. Jennifer has had numerous CPS reports involving the state of her home. And the way she has decided to raise her kids and shit. So apparently, okay, first off, I'll start off with this. Like, I got sent some messages from my friend Rachel and Doom. Thank you guys for always being there for me. Especially Rachel. Who is this fucking weird dude that I blocked on my Facebook who was telling me to block you because you blocked him on my... Hey, man, if I don't really know you or not, man, don't be sliding into my damn DMs trying to tell me to get rid of one of my fucking close friends. At least on social media, you know what I mean? Because, I'm not so easily persuaded, convinced, and I don't give up on my fucking friends that easy. For some fucking rando, I told the guy eat shit. I said, "Hey Rachel, look at this shit. Loser 25." Pookie says, "No wonder you piss so much." I know, right? Man, it's helping me. It's helping me keep my weight down too, though. I feel like I'm stuck in some loop. I'm stuck in a ghost loop right now, guys. I need to get off the energy drinks and know that I can not drink sodas and shit and just drink water. And that I can have it, find it in me to exercise without needing the energy drinks. Because I feel like, somewhere subconsciously, I feel like I need these energy drinks to keep the blood flowing up enough going to exercise. Plus, I do like them, and I guess I do like the amp feeling it gives me, so I don't know. Faux Popper informing me some more on this guy that has hit me up looking for an interview, and he told me that he's a celebrity. The dude said he's a celebrity. I'm like, man, fuck off, eat shit. I don't know you. Even if you were a celebrity, I don't give a fuck if you were goddamn Leonardo DiCaprio. Leo hits me up and says, "Hey, man, unfriend Rachel, man." I'm going to be like, fuck you, eat shit, Leo. Shit. I'm not a star fucker. Even if the genius was somebody, like, man, I don't give a shit. So anyways, this Christine, I'm sorry, I almost damn giving up names, which it don't matter because she gave up her name on Twitter. So anyways, Jennifer Oh. Oh, hold on a second. Damn. Okay, okay, all right, good. So, anyways, this woman whose father actually is Jennifer's neighbor, an elderly man whose wife passed away in hospice, what, last year or something like that? Um, went went to social media to let everybody know that Jennifer has been harassing her and her family, her elderly father, whom Jennifer believes called DSS on her. Because Jennifer has been stepping out of the house and not coming home for weeks. Because the house is falling apart all around Jacob. Because Jennifer has been stepping out of the house for weeks at a time, taking Jimmy with her and leaving Jacob all by himself at that house with Jacob's girlfriend to live alone. It's been all summer. I wonder if Jacob's girlfriend's pregnant yet. You know how fucking batshit crazy and insane Jacob is overdosed on PCP 2 years ago when we went to Edisto Beach, part of the fuck gang, which apparently the fuck gang is no more right now. But apparently Jennifer has been staying away, and I think maybe it's because Jacob might have done took the fucking house over. Jacob was a badass little motherfucker. What, nobody gonna tell Jacob no, even his mama. So Jacob's probably fucking kicked his mom out the house. Either that or she damn just don't want to. She's done pogoed off to Tim's house, Tim and his wife, and she's sleeping in between both of them. I don't know if Jacob's I think Jacob's over 16. I guess he's legally an adult. CPS was called, and apparently CPS don't give a fuck. How about that, guys? I'm going to share with you all some messages here in a minute. Not from this Christina, but from Low Country Man. There's two different people that are messaging me. Low Country Man did message me on his own. I messaged Christina after she went to social media and to Twitter to try to get somebody to stop Jennifer from harassing this woman's elderly father. And she said she didn't want to come on live stream. She didn't want to be interviewed. So I'm just going with everything that she put on social media. Because unlike Jennifer, you know, she's not a drama queen bitch, crazy batshit nuts, self-absorbed narcissist. Pizza Queen says, you talked about JC's dad. Whatever happened to Johnny, Jacob, and Jimmy's fathers? Well, JC, Johnny, and Jacob all share the same father. Josh is all three of their dads. When Josh left Jennifer with when Josh left my dad stranded with Jennifer and three boys, it was three of them. It was a whole goddamn wagon full. He just dumped off on the old man while dad was split straight down the guts. So anyways, we got this chick. She says, for anyone who wants to know facts, Jennifer Green lives in the same neighborhood as my family. Someone called DSS on her because she is never home and her poor sons are left to fend for themselves, living on Uber Eats, hashtag angry grandpa, hashtag neighbor from hell, hashtag blocked. Have a gander. Have a read. Damn it. See if we can get this. Mother flag. Well, whatever. You don't necessarily need to read it anyway, right? Pookie say, yeah, wagon full. It left, man, a fucking basket full, dude. You ever seen like a litter of kittens, man? A basket full of kittens right on Dad's goddamn doorstep. Jennifer and all three of the babies. Wah, wah, wah. Josh left me, Daddy. Wah. And with Daddy, well, goddamn, he shouldn't have been fucking spreading the goddamn pussy out. Shouldn't have been eating that bitch's asshole while he was fucking her twice. God damn, I'm sorry about that, guys. That was graphic. Hey, it's 420. Happy 420, guys. Donna J in the house. What up, Donna? How you doing tonight? Donna J says AGB's house is blurred out on Google Street View. It was always visible. Bet they had it blurred out so no one can see how bad it looks. Well, I'm gonna tell you what, man. I'm going on vacation this week or this month. I'm not going to tell you when I'm going on vacation because I might just ride by that motherfucking house and take some pictures and some video, and we'll see how bad the place is. I asked this woman if maybe her dad can or somebody could take some pictures of the place, but they swear they don't want him to get involved, him to get targeted by Jennifer or Jacob. He's afraid of Jennifer's boys. They're all part of the fuck gang. The whole neighborhood fucking, was fed up with the kids' antics. The fuck gang met up at Jennifer's house, and it's no fucking wonder that the boys did their gang thrived in the house while Jennifer was never around. So yeah, someone called DSS on her because she's never home. Her poor sons are left to fend for themselves, living on Uber Eats. Hashtag angry grandpa. Hashtag neighbor from hell. Hashtag blocked. And then she's got some pictures here where she's like, she's messaging this guy, this girl's dad. Right here is Jennifer. Messages between Jennifer and this elderly man that lives next door to her. Jennifer says, for your information, sir, no laws are broken, no child neglect. They are old enough. They live in that house. They have water, food, essentials. False accusations, sir, is a crime. I have my youngest child with me. So in all due respect, sir, mind your business. Thank you and have a blessed day. Jennifer trying to be some smarmy little fucking smartass with this elderly man who is just concerned. Where the fuck are you at? Why are you letting these children have run of the place? Why are you letting them fucking talk shit to me and fucking let the trash fucking blow over my blah, blah, what the fuck ever? So the guy, he's mad back with her. He says, I could give a rat's ass about you or your family. Don't accuse without proof. You're right. False accusations are a crime, so watch what you say. He claps back at her ass fucking hard. Says, I didn't fucking call the cops on you, DSS on you, or your children. I give a fuck about what's going on over there. I'm an old man. Leave me the fuck alone and let me live my life in peace before I have to goddamn call somebody on you. What up, Trippin' Sumi? That one dude says, can you blame the guy? Can you blame the guy? What could I blame you? If you decided to call fucking CPS or cops because goddamn the fuck gang is partying 2:00 in the morning in the house next door to you. Known little fucking hoodlums. Jennifer's just fucking accusing, and he's probably not the only one that Jennifer's accusing. Messaging, fucking threatening. Well, he claps back and says, yeah, false accusations are a crime. Let's watch what you say. Yeah. So it says, so she goes on to say, Jennifer goes on with her condescending bullshit to say, I already know, sir. When you make a report, you have to give your name, asshat. She goes from saying sir to asshat really fast. Damn, yeah. All right, she says, keep harassing my family and my kids and the cops will be at your door. She's threatening right now, says my kids and the cops will be at your door. First, I'm going to send my kids to your house to whoop your ass, and then I'm going to call the cops on myself. I don't see what she fucking means by that. She's gonna call the cops and have the cops come arrest them after she has her children kick this old man's ass. What's that about? Don't keep harassing my family and my kids, and the cops will be at your door. Jennifer is messaging this guy, accusing him of calling the DSS on her, but yet Jennifer's accusing him of harassing her and her family and shit. How the fuck does Jennifer know? First off, she's never goddamn home. Says you think you know the law, but you don't. ... Don't didn't your son-in-law get arrested for breaking the law and he was an officer? You think you know everything, sir, but you do not. Respectfully, leave my family alone. Thank you. Mr. Mobile says need to go live more. Y'all like this? Y'all enjoying this live stream? I feel like I've got the juices kind of flowing again. Last night's live stream was choppy, and I apologize, guys, man. I was just not on that wavelength. I wasn't there, man. And I feel like I'm hitting all cylinders right now, guys. I feel like I'm flowing, man. I feel like we're doing it. 225 people watching. Thank you all so much for joining. I appreciate all of you and your interest in my family, you know, and what's going on, you know, and interest in the truth and interested in hearing it from me, knowing that I ain't going to bullshit you guys. I'm going to give it to you straight up. All right, so Jennifer, yeah, I'm going to send my sons to your front door and the police. You don't know the law, but I do. Didn't your ex-son-in-law, ex-cop son-in-law get arrested? Blah, 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 blah. The guy tried to say, once again, bitch, I didn't report you to anyone, so don't try to lie. And then Jennifer blocks him. Jennifer blocks him. He tried to, he tells her, not once did he say, yes, I fucking reported you. Or no, I didn't, but blah, 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 blah. The guy tells her straight up, with his nuts in his fucking hand, hey, I didn't goddamn report you. I'm not a nitty naughty, you know, bitty body, tattletale. You know, I give a fuck what's going on with you and yours. I'm 75 goddamn years old, living my own life. I'm on a whole other wavelength than you'll fucking ever know. Jennifer, don't send my fucking nephews to that old man's front door. He's gonna fucking kill some damn body. You gonna get my damn nephews fucking shot. You really want that shit? You fuck around with people you think, you know, Jennifer, you think that you and Michael are so fucking big and bad. You've lived this fucking sheltered, weird fucking bubble in this angry grandpa community. You think you're so big and fucking bad and getting away with every goddamn thing. And you think that you can just impose yourselves onto others and into their lives. And that nobody's going to fucking do anything back to you to retaliate. That the whole world is YouTube. Well, guess what? It's not. And you're going to step into a fucking pile of shit one day that's going to get all over your sons. You are literally going to potentially throwing your children into a fucking lion's den. This old man, who knows? He could be a veteran. He could have fought in the big war, bitch. Got the guns and medals to prove it and the fucking aim. I hear way too many fucking stories. What was that story? Anyone heard this? Hey, Erica, where'd you hear this on? It was about an old man that, and this is a sad story too. It was about this old man who was a fucking war veteran. And he had a lot of valuables in his house, and he lived by himself. And there were some kids that lived in the neighborhood, little bad bastards like Jacob. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. And I don't mean literally bad bastard for Jacob, but, you know, he's a bad little bastard, you know. And they kept breaking into this old man's house and stealing his shit. And he knew who it was, and he went to the parents, and he went to the police, and they did nothing about it. And these kids kept breaking into this old man's house, and they kept stealing his shit, and they stole his war medals, and they stole like fucking personal valuables that you can't replace. And selling in the goddamn flea markets and shit. And this guy got fed up with it, and one night he parked his truck down the block. And then he snuck back home and he sat in the dark with the lights on. And he recorded himself. He sat and wait, sat in trap, is what it turned out to be, because he ended up going to goddamn jail for shooting and killing these two kids, male and female, both about 16 or so, that kept breaking into this motherfucker's house and stealing his shit while he was gone. And the cops wouldn't help him. And the parents wouldn't help him. So he laid in wait and he set up a trap. And he recorded himself so that he would be like, hey, look, this is what it is. You forced this hand into, forced me into this. And then the old man, I mean, it was kind of cold-blooded, bro. He was pissed. Like, you heard, like, he shot the girl, didn't fucking quite die at first. You didn't see anything, but you got to hear it. And she's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. His gun was jammed. And he's like, it's okay, still die. And boom, 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 boom. He ended up going to fucking prison for murder. That kind of shit can fucking happen again. Jennifer's going to send her kids over to this guy's house because she thinks that he gives a fuck about her and what's going on with her kids. And in reality, the situation is that you have many neighbors, you know, and there's all kinds of social media, Jennifer. That one dude, hell yeah, says in the video, didn't he say now you're dead? No, he said still die. Is how he said. He's like, I know, still die. And it's pretty much that inflection too. Yeah, I know, still die. Boom, boom, boom. Might want to check that again, but I'm pretty sure that was what he said, and that was the inflection, the tone in which he said it. Because I was like, oh shit, boy, that shit was crazy. And he went to prison for murder. He lost his mind. He fucking, yeah. Okay, so he wasn't blocked just yet. He says, bitch, I didn't report you to anyone, so don't try to lie. Then he goes on to say, you better think of some of your other neighbors that know you. I don't know you or care about you. Then Jennifer comments back, I'm a bitch, but at least I didn't kill my spouse. Now, like I said, this woman says that went after Jennifer on social media with this. Jennifer's accusing this man of killing his spouse. The woman died in hospice care from some other, I don't know what kind of terminal illness that this woman had. But Jennifer would go on to tell this guy that accuse him of killing his own wife. All because she thinks that he called the cops or DSS on her. Then Jennifer goes on to say, maybe you did it to move in your drug abuser, alcoholic girlfriend. All kinds of unnecessary fucking jabs and bullshit on this old man whom did goddamn nothing just because Jennifer ain't living right. And just because somebody dropped the bomb on Jennifer. So then this woman goes on to say, so Miss Jenny has decided to harass my father through text. I politely messaged her, letting her know that if she wants to get more educated, I would be happy to help. Here is how this woman responds. And she goes on to show Jennifer exactly how her own mother died. Shows her a diagram through Wikipedia and shit, issuing Jennifer way more respect than she deserves, or insight into the situation than Jennifer deserves, or could even comprehend. Jennifer don't know what the fuck she's looking at. This woman could educate Jennifer for years, you know, and Jennifer spent many years in the slow class, licking windows. She don't know shit about comprehension, reading comprehension, or mental expansion. So this woman, check this out. So this woman goes on to show Jennifer, hey, what ALS does, and what is it? So I guess it's sad. Apparently, this woman's mom passed away from ALS, and Jennifer's out here fucking talking shit to her widowed husband accusing him of killing his wife. All because somebody called CPS on Jennifer. And then so Jennifer pops back with him, says, sure, come speak to me. Y'all full of drama. Go save your marriage. Oh, that's right. He cheated on your fat ass. Now trying to tell this woman that her husband cheated on her and shit. Go save your marriage. Says he killed her. Come on now, dude. Some bullshit. Just some drama fucking bullshit. And then fucking block the lady. So there we have it. There's that. I gotta piss again. Woo! Sometimes I wish this was the 1800s or something, man. I could just fucking like whip it out and piss in a chamber pot or something like that, man, and just continue with my business. Of course, I would need like a fucking 5-gallon bucket or some shit like that. Or I'd be emptying that bitch a lot. So, anyways, where were we at? Oh yeah, Jennifer accusing this widower of murdering his wife, who happened to die from ALS. What exactly is ALS? Let's take a look at that. Syndrome. Nerve cells that control voluntary muscle movements such as walking and talking. So can you imagine this woman dying, this man sitting there watching his wife, man, just kind of just slowly go in on herself. I'm not going to speculate too far, but watching his wife suffer from such a major illness, and right now Jennifer is hitting him up talking about, you killed your wife, you bitch. All because Jennifer ain't living right and somebody blew the whistle on her bitch ass. Whoa, it's hard. Yeah, then she would go on to say, oh, I got blocked. So here she's showing a picture, screenshot of where Jennifer blocked her after Jennifer just basically talked shit and probably blocked her, but didn't block her dad yet. Like, Jennifer's the type of man, she won't go after anybody fucking strong. Anybody that can, or anybody mentally smart or mentally strong enough to take her on, or physically strong. She goes after the weak, the ill. Let me see here. Okay, so she's tweeting with somebody that I can't see. She did tag in Michael and Bridget. She would tag them and say, please get your sister some help in a more fulfilling living situation for your nephews. This is outrageous. And I'm not sure who responded back because they have limited their availability on Twitter, so you can't really tell who is she's talking to, but they would go on to she would comment back. That's sad. They would say whatever they say, and then Christina would comment back to that comment with, that's sad that you think they called DSS on you. So maybe it's Johnny. Maybe, I don't know if Johnny's back home yet or not. I don't think he is. I think he's still in wherever he is, Massachusetts or whatnot. Yeah. So Yeah, says this woman says that's sad that you think they call DSS on you. So this other user would comment back. I can't see obviously, and then to which this Christina girl would reply back, "God bless you, honey." So there's an interaction, and there's still another message after that. God bless you, honey, and then maybe some other sarcastic back shit to you, and then I thought she sold grandpa's house. And so the other people are commenting now, like starting to catch on and commenting their own shit. A few people on Jennifer's side, a few people not on Jennifer's side. There's one person saying, "Imagine wanting clout." I'm not so sure it's really clout as much as it is whistleblowing. You know what I mean? Like Jennifer is like harassing this old man, her old neighbor. I hate these fucking stands out there, you know what I mean, who feel like their favorite content creators or their online friends, you know, their internet celebrity follower backs or whatever, you know, can do no wrong. You know what I mean? And they defend them over goddamn anything, you know? And like they feel like, I guess, you know, this woman wants clout for telling everybody that Jennifer for calling Jennifer out and telling everybody that, hey, this woman is talking shit to my elderly father, and that she's also living in trash and filth. So let's see here. Got blocked. Reached out to Michael and Bridget, got nothing back from them. Michael and Bridget either no or don't give a fuck. And then it goes back to like 2021, you know, like her next damn tweet. She doesn't mess around with Twitter too often. She only popped up here to let it be known what's going on with Jennifer and her situation. Sweet Gypsy Rose says, when you're on the internet, so is your baggage. People are not stupid. She put them kids on an old man who was struggling with poverty-stricken and old age illness. Mike and AGP did for them more for the kids than she ever could. Well, Mike didn't really do shit for those kids, man. Bought them a few outfits, you know. Put them on some videos, exposed some more of their more private moments, and gave two rats' asses whether they succeeded in life or not. If Michael actually did so much for them boys, why the fuck are they where they are now with nothing? Whatever. All right, so I went ahead and I reached out to this woman to find out what's going on, to find out about Jacob, you know, and the whole situation. I asked how Jacob was. I sent Jacob a friend request on Facebook, but I doubt that he's gonna accept it. I'm sure Jacob loves his situation over there right now. Nobody there to fuck with him. He's got his girlfriend there. You know, they're pretty much living the married life. You know what I mean? Not having to pay any goddamn bills. Apparently, the house is just falling down around him. Can you imagine Jacob and his girlfriend, two fucking 16-year-old kids? Can you really see them taking care of the place? No. Shit probably looks like a fucking treehouse. All right, so I asked she asked how Jacob was, and I heard that it was bad over there, you know. To which this woman would reply back. She says, "You obviously saw my post. It says, it's been bad there for a while. I typically mind my own business. However, when she came at my dad and stepmom, I offered to sit down and have a conversation with her." Look how level-headed this woman is. And she's proving her words by what I read, you know, her Twitter history, you know, very much shows that. And also screenshots of her private messages with Jennifer, man. So we're having an Inception layered cake here, you know what I mean? Where, you know, I am seeing from three different angles where this woman has tried everything she can do to resolve this matter with Jennifer in a very mature and peaceful manner. To which Jennifer replies, "Hey, fuck you. You're a fat bitch whose husband is unfaithful, and I'm gonna send my kids to your father's doorstep, bitch." And Michael's over there like, "Give a fuck. I'm doing my videos." Michael looks over. He sees like, "Oh yeah, okay, back to the dance." You know, gives no rat's fucking ass, man. What if what if Jacob goes over there and beats this old man's ass? What if the reverse side? What if this old man's not a war vet? And what if he's down on his luck and he's hurt and Jacob goes over there and fucking stabs this motherfucker to death because Jacob feels like the old man is damn threatening Jacob's livelihood? And his mother gave him the okay to go act a fool. If you get in trouble, I'll get you bailed out. Uncle Mikey got you. Mm-hmm. We can do what we want. We green. You grandpa's youngin'. You can do what you want. Go whoop his ass. Huh? Really? Is that how you gonna do it, Jennifer? Fuck. You really gonna put your child in that sort of situation? She says, I offered to sit down and have a conversation with her. Obviously, she had declined and started to the name calling. I hate it for the kids. They have been friends with my son for a while. Jimmy is very sweet, and my dad has even allowed him to spend the night. She also accused someone of killing their own child. Is she on drugs or anything? I'm just fearful for my family's safety because she is a loose cannon. Okay, so here it is. Suggestions here from her that that Jennifer is also sending messages to other people, not just this woman or her father, but also other people in the neighborhood. I told you there was another set of neighbors that actually ran up in the house one time and whooped Jennifer's ass. Like fucking 30 of them. Went up in there and like 2 or 3 of them beat Jennifer's ass while the rest of them was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And made sure JC and Jacob and Johnny and them didn't do anything. On the urn. Could have been them. Jennifer's not around. She can start harassing them, which I doubt that. Like I said, Jennifer doesn't necessarily try to start any sort of hostile situation with anyone that she feels will will step up to her and whoop her ass. She's the typical bully that goes after the weak and the meek. So it says she even also accused someone of killing a child. I'm just fearful. So I reply back with says she has serious mental issues, documented issues. Jennifer has been in the mental health system since she was born. Ins and outs, foster care, forced entries, therapist, medication, jail, you name it. Jennifer is known. She has a jacket, not just a straight jacket. And yeah, it's just another sign to just how much our mental health system in America has failed us. You know what I'm saying? That they allow people like Jennifer to still go out and operate on a daily basis, and visit her own suffrage upon the kind people of the earth, because not everybody's bad. Not everybody's looking to hurt people and get over on others and troll fuckers. There are really nice, kind, honest people out here in the earth trying to, trying to make it, trying to coexist with one another, and unfortunately these people have to bump into Jennifer. They have to live around her ass, and the police aren't doing anything about it. CPS doesn't seem to be doing anything about it. And unfortunately, nothing's going to get done until something tragic happens, until tragedy strikes, and somebody ends up on the news, a book gets written, a movie gets made, tears get shed, and the body gets laid. Like nothing's gonna fucking happen. We're gonna sit here and talk about it. Is what it is. It's sad. So I said, So I said she has mental issues documented. I said, and here's the big thing. I said, and she thinks that since they are YouTube stars, she can do and say whatever she wants. I says those two things combined make for a shitstorm. I says, but she won't try to do. I says, but she won't try anything. I hear she's actually been staying away. Like, for months she hasn't gone to the house. She hasn't shown a face, hasn't made an appearance, tried to upkeep Dean Drive in any way, shape, or fashion. I say she's actually leaving Jacob by himself for about a month now. And I ask her, I said, CPS was contacted? To which she replies, she says, yes, Jacob is left alone all the time. Groceries and food get delivered, but I have no idea if he will go back to school, etc. And then she replies back to the stars where I talk about Jennifer being a YouTube star, which unfortunately she is. They all feel like they can just impose their shit onto whoever, treat the world like shit, like dirt, threaten them, you know what I mean? And make them bow to their every beck and call, and cater to their egos. Jennifer, Michael, Bridget, Isaac, maybe Jacob. She says, that's why I took to Twitter so people can see what is really going on and not just what's online. Police are always at the house. Isn't that just the way too? The police are always getting called out to places and shit, but until like a real a crime is committed where there's factual concrete evidence or something major, a lot of times the police are like, man, I'm not fucking with it, man. Okay, y'all stop. Y'all quit arguing, please. A lot of the time the police are out there like mommy and daddy. What is that in California, actually? I think they said like the police are stopping. The police are no longer going to show up for domestic disputes between couples or neighbors. All kinds of different things that the police feel are non-threats. They're just not going to show the fuck up anymore. They say that the police force is short, that they're underfunded, and that they are just not going to put up with the petty bullshit calls that are coming in. So I guess there is an influx of people just calling in saying, hey, my neighbor won't put his trash can on his side, yada, yada, yada. And the cops are having to come out, and deal with bullshit that fucking neighbors should be able to resolve as grown-ass adults amongst each other. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, I don't feel like this is the case. I feel like Jacob and his friends are out there unchecked, running the block, getting into whatever they want. She says, this lady would ask if Jennifer truly has cancer, says she's genuinely curious. Jennifer apparently has been going around telling everybody that she has cancer. I had heard from Mom previously that Jennifer did have cancer, some sort of cervical cancer or something. And Mom seemed kind of assured, like she knew, she had facts, maybe she saw pictures or some shit, scans, maybe she was just super convinced, and that convinced me enough. Mom's assuredness, and her confidence in the fact that Jennifer had cancer led me to believe that, okay, Jennifer had cancer, so I think that Jennifer did, yeah. That being said, like, what is it? It's fucking cervical cancer. Many, many people have had that and have lived and had it cut out. I don't know. It is a big deal. I'm sorry to try and downplay it just because Jennifer had it. Yeah, she did have cancer. And I apologize to anybody that has had or is going through cervical cancer, because sure, it can be a monster. You know what I mean? That being said, if Jennifer is a cancer survivor, man, like, maybe that would explain why she has gone off the rails the way she has. It feels like she has a new lease on life. You know, she has recently lost a bunch of weight and been working out. Maybe she's feeling the positive changes coming from a healthier lifestyle, and she has taken the way of Susan Smith and said, "Fuck the kids." You know, it's mama's time. You know, which is always been mama's turn. Jennifer has never sacrificed her life for her children. It's always been about mama. You know, that's why Josh left, because it was always about mama and he had to do every goddamn thing. It's why Jimmy's dad, John, left, because it was always about mama and John had to do every goddamn thing. You know, it's why she's still fucking single right now, fucking around with married men, you know, because it's all about mama and not about the kids. And as a matter of fact, she's sounds like she's willing to put her children into another fucked up situation just to feed her own sense of self-serving satisfaction. She's gonna send Jacob over to that old man's doorstep to whoop his ass if he don't shut the fuck up. And Jennifer says he called CPS, god damn it, so that's the way it is. And he needs to admit it and say he's sorry. And if he don't, then there's gonna be fucking hell to pay. How does that hit you guys? She said the boys are going to need some real help mentally to deal with the trauma she's putting them through, and that she puts them through. And I can imagine so. Like, they're not living a healthy, a regular life. Shit is fucked up. And unfortunately, I feel like, you know, Jacob's gonna damn do something that he's not gonna be able to fucking walk away from. That he's gonna have to do some hard time for. You know, and that comes from, you know, lack of supervision, lack of care. Like, I wonder, nobody gives a fuck. Jacob's over there, nobody gives a fuck about me. You know, how does that make you feel? Imagine the chances and the risks that you're willing to take, being that nobody gives a fuck. Sweet Gypsy Rose says neglect is abuse. Well, shit, then I should have got that too. Like, they were never home for me neither. I was always left behind, left to fend for myself. I told y'all about all the times that dad would all get all them together. Yeah. He would damn gather everybody up real quietly and orchestrated a sneaky exit, you know, so that they can all go out to eat and leave me home by myself. You know, go out for a family day to the flea market and out to eat and stuff like that, and then to go to see the family, Aunt Charlene and them. God, I still have and you know what, Gypsy Rose, you're kind of right, man, because at the time I was like, yeah, fuck them. I got the place to myself, you know, and I did. I would make the most of it. I would make my own meals, you know what I mean, and I'd have my own show, and I would act like waiter. I told you how I would make my meal and serve my own cigarette afterwards and shit. And thank you, sir, yada yada. And I was doing the whole Dewey thing, you know. And I made the most of it. And I would have friends over, and we would have fun and shit, you know. But now that I think back on that time, man, it really hits me with a certain soft sorrow. You know what I mean? Like, damn, like they did leave me and they didn't want me there, you know, like. You know, like that's what Jacob gets to look forward to later in life, you know. No real sense of structure and family, and a sense that nobody really wanted him around. Nobody wanted to be around him, you know. And I'm not talking shit about dad. I love dad, you know. And I was also a very uh troubled kid too, you know. Like, we all watched my friend. We all watched. Sorry, I just did a weird draw right there. We all watched our little friend get hit and killed by a car, you know, at the ripe young age of 14, 1996, 82, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. I tell you, I changed dramatically after watching a kid get hit and killed by a car from me to you. And that, you know, that sound of, You ever hear a car hit something? It's what it sounds like. A car hit a damn trash can or something. Still hear my close my eyes and see it and hear it. And I was dealing with it big at the time, you know. And I just, of course, we were all troubled. You know what I mean? But Dad didn't have. I guess Dad didn't have it in him. You know what I mean? Dad was so angry. You know what I mean, that he couldn't take, my uh acting up and acting out. He couldn't take my problems, with a kind heart and shit, and a sense of understanding. And maybe Dad didn't know how to take it himself. He didn't know how to, back then in the 90s and shit, man, we're much like the 60s and shit, and that, we didn't really talk about mental health issues and shit, like, and there still is a certain stigma to mental, health awareness, having illnesses and shit, like in the head and brain, but it was even bigger back then. You just didn't go to the doctor, to the therapist, and talk about how you feel, and you didn't release your feelings like that. You kept them in. Damn it, you rolled around the dirt, wiped it off, and you manned up, and you fucking went on. What's everybody going on here about? I see 1, 2, 1, and 3. But yeah, like I don't know. I can, like Dad, and so I guess Dad ran from that, but I don't know. I try to give Dad a certain sense of leadway, now that he's passed and he's gone on, you know what I mean? Like, and as I get older and I step more and more into his shoes, you know what I mean? And I visualize, him at 40 now, and I can, and think about what he did and the troubles that he faced, at 40 and shit like that, and there's a lot more understanding and forgiveness that comes with age, through living the same experiences, it's the only way, and so I give my father a lot more uh understanding and past, even though he was a very angry man, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of shit that happened, between me and him that I don't necessarily look on with tears, because he he had his own issues and shit. He's a human himself, imagine how would you take it, your all of your children, all 4 of your fucking children, just watch their friend die, and they're crying and they don't know how to express how they feel or what they just saw. Like, how do you, as a father, how do you find yourself to be there for each one of them emotionally and uniquely? Because like that was like Kimberly's little boyfriend, you know what I mean? Like, him and Michael were in the same class together, you know what I mean? I was a little bit older. I was friends with his brother, you know what I mean? And Jennifer was Jennifer. Jennifer was just Jennifer. Jennifer was always spun out on her little own orbit, And so we all had our own unique relationships with this kid on different levels and shit, and Dad, just like I said, man, like I guess he had to pick and choose, maybe, perhaps. And Kimberly actually did go to therapy a little bit for it. Somebody did, and it was Kimberly, because like I said, that was they were like boyfriend and girlfriend at the time. They literally just kissed, like right before it happened. It was like, hey, look what we can do. They literally fucking as I walked up, man, I'm like, oh shit, what's going on here? And I hate that fucking Kimberly lied about all that shit too, man, because like I was still like her bigger brother and shit, and I still fended off my homies from, making advances on her and shit, because she was still my little sister, even though, we had our own disgusting fucking childhood past, I still loved her and still was proud of her, and she was my sister, and so yeah, it was, I hate that the shit went down like that with us too, What up, Ginger? How you been doing? I saw you sent me something on Instagram. I haven't checked it though, man. I have a bad habit of seeing that people send me messages and not looking at them. I'm like, oh, I'll check it later. I gotta check that. I apologize. How have you been doing? Long time no see. But yeah, where was I at? Oh yeah, Kimberly, like they literally like, I'm like, hey, what the hell is this? And like they're holding hands, and then Chris was like, hey, look what we can do. Mwah. And then they both looking at me, smiling all brightly and happily. This is just coming out of nowhere, guys. I'll tell you, I live with the trauma. I've got mad trauma, guys. You guys just don't know, man. I've seen and witnessed mad fucking trauma. Yeah, and then the next thing I know, he's like, let's go show your mom the hole. The hole that I dug, the hole that I hid in many, many, many nights, throwing fucking lighters and fucking bolts. Ah! Holy shit, I was a little badass. That was my sniper hole. And I felt kind of responsible for it. But anyway, where were we at? Jacob, and Jennifer. And their shit. She says the boys are going to need help mentally. And so I replied back to her. I says, I don't think she really had cancer. My mom's like, still part of me is like, I don't know if she had cancer, man. I says, I don't think she really had cancer. My mom says she was telling the truth. Ovarian cancer, believe, but I don't think my mom knew for sure. So I like my sense of mom's conviction, is only swayed by the fact that sometimes mom just runs with it. If you tell mama something, she's going to be like, okay, that's what it is, and there's been so many things that my mom has told me was fact, that I ran with only to look like a fool for later. Oh, the Pope visited right there at that cement factory. He didn't. Willie Nelson actually died in 79. No, he's still alive. This, that, and a third. She said, I sent Jacob a friend request, but I doubt he'll accept. He probably loves chilling by himself with no rules or responsibility. I mean, am I wrong? Come on. I said, it's no good for him. He's going to get himself into serious trouble. I'm thinking about going live this weekend to talk about this. JC has been telling me all kinds of terrible things, pretty much the same things you've been saying, but I've had to stay quiet because I didn't want to incriminate him. But if you don't mind and you want people to know what's been going on, then I'd be willing to share what you have to say. I can even call you up and talk with you while live so that everyone can hear your side. And then she didn't respond back, for a while. So which I decided to kind of like poke and prod a little bit to try to see, when you want to, what's up, knowing that, getting the feel from this woman that she doesn't really want to get involved too much. So then I came back. That was Wednesday at 6:12. Wednesday at 6:30. I asked her, like, I give it about 18 minutes, and then I asked her, I says, are you a neighbor, or says, how did you get mixed up with Jennifer's crazy ass? I'm trying to get a little bit of information from this woman, to which she replied back, a little while later. She says, I'm not the neighbor. My dad is. Okay, so she explains here. She says, I lived there for a short amount of time in 2014 through 2015 so that I could take care of my mom. She had a terminal illness called ALS. Your dad was very kind as the woman he was with, as was the woman he was with at the time. Our boys are the same age and love wrestling, so they got along instantly. Jen was never really around then, but never really friendly when she was around. And then she says, I don't want to talk on live, LOL. So there we have right there where she explains, 2014 and 2015. I think I moved in 2015. And if I remember, there were two neighbors that lived beside Dad. They were foreign. They came from somewhere in the Mediterranean, I believe. And I didn't know that the woman was terminal. I'm not even sure if these are the neighbors that they're talking about. There's a couple, but if it's the neighbors I'm thinking of that live directly right next door, then I mean, it's sad. They were really nice people. I never saw the girl And I never knew that the woman had died. I didn't even know she was sick. But I didn't know that the old man was still living there neither. But apparently she went in there and she lived there in 2014 and 2015, and they were friends with, I guess, Jacob. I remember some kids would come over and jump on the trampoline every now and again, but I didn't necessarily really get too involved with, you know, the neighbors and the kids' friends, you know. I says, so I respond back. I say, that's okay. I said, what exactly happened between you and Jen to get her going all crazy? I tried to get her to maybe explain to me what went down. I pretty much already found it and have shared it with you all. But I didn't know, you know, the ins and outs of the situation at the time. So I was trying to perhaps purge her for some information, you know. I said, to which she didn't comment back at all that Thursday. So I tried to prod for a little information again Friday. I told her, I said, I'm going to go live tonight to talk about what's been going on. I appreciate you letting it be known how she's acting to you and her kids off camera. People need to know who she still is. And she kind of opened up to that. She says, absolutely. I'm pretty private and I keep to myself. I just care about children and I hate that her boys are an afterthought. To which I replied back, yes, I appreciate it. And then I wouldn't have known, you know, any otherwise, you know, what has been going on over there, you know, with the kids. And she says, no problem, blah, blah, blah. Blah. And that's pretty much it. I asked her if she can get pictures of the place. She said she couldn't. If there's anybody watching right now that lives near that area, Jennifer's not around there, man. Go over there and snap up some fucking pictures. Tyler, if you're in the area, somebody, anybody, go over there and get some fucking pictures of this nasty ass place. I will, just as soon as I get over there. But if you can get over there sooner, you know, it might be a little more of it like its natural state. I'm pretty sure that by now, Jennifer, or, you know, pretty soon, before long, she's going to have, you know, a damage recovery crew over there cleaning the place out, fucking safety clean or OSHA or some shit like that. Some Katrina crew over there cleaning that place up because she knows that more people are going to be. She knows that I'll be over there eventually to get a picture of the place, and that if there are any other local Wolfpack supporters with enough heart or gumption, you know, or gasoline, that they'll drive over there and get some pictures of that place and get the information and the content that we are looking for, you know, to actually give everybody, you know, a visual cue of just how bad and desperate the situation is over there. She said that, yeah, CPS blocked her, blah, blah, blah. Oh, shit. So I've got some more stuff from this Low Country guy. I've had this Low Country guy, Low Country man has just been hitting me up. Now, Low Country man is an anonymous account who knows Jennifer, and I guess has placed it upon himself, you know, to reach out and let me know about what's been going on. And apparently he's not lying. He's not wrong. He's not telling a lie. And he's not the only one that is concerned because somebody else aside from Kristen or her father has called CPS on Jennifer and them and has reported, you know, the state of the affairs over there, what's actually been going on in that neighborhood and in Jennifer's house and shit, and hoping that something can get done. That's 2 people plus anonymous. We're talking about 3, maybe more people in Jennifer's neighborhood that are concerned with what's going on over there. And have even tried to reach out to Michael, and Michael don't care. Haha, check it out. Wolf with attitude, 3%. Says, I live 20 minutes from Charleston. I will be at Dean's to take photos and expose it online. I'm sure of a lot of people will. Please do. And hey, walk up to the windows. Put your fucking cameras in the windows. Take pictures. Get interior shots. If you're not breaking in, you're not committing a crime. Go up and knock on the door. You have been told that something fishy is going on over there and that there are children living over there, unsupervised, perhaps hungry, perhaps fucking dead, perhaps gearing up for war to go beat up an old man. Huh? No PMs, no cookie cutters. I just made myself 2 quesadillas. Well, good for you, Kip. Why don't you share with Napoleon? I love you. That was a good joke, right? All right, so anyways, here we have another whistleblower, another snitch coming forward, snitching on Jennifer. He's going to get him some stitches too. You better watch out, Low Country Man. Jennifer will send her kids and the cops to your door too. Says, I don't know if there's anything that can be done or you can do, but just so you know, Jennifer has not been living at Dean Drive for over a month and a half now. God damn! It is believed that she is staying with her guy, Tim. She has taken Jimmy with her, but Jacob has been left alone with his underage girlfriend. Let's go see who the fuck is Jacob's underage girlfriend. Oh my God, dude, we might have a crack in the case here. Let me go back over here. He sent me a link to Jacob's Facebook. There's his Facebook. Brianna is my wife. Come on. Damn it. I need to see who this Brianna is. My daughter is very beautiful. Tess Brock. Okay, that don't seem right. Huh? 11 weeks ago? Who's his underage girlfriend? Low Country Man, are you watching? Hold on a second. I'm live right now. Let me share this link right here. Let's find out who Jacob's underage girlfriend is and get in touch with her parents. Let them know what the fuck is going on here. Does anybody know who Jacob's girlfriend is? Hey, check out that camera quality. That shit's badass. I love it. It doesn't look so great on the screen right here. This laptop I'm using right now is a piece of shit. He messaged me 42 minutes ago, so we'll see if he knows who the girl is. And we'll definitely pass that around and get her fucking parents hip to the situation. Hell, call the cops and let them know there's underage kids over there doing drugs. I'm sure they'll find some dope in that house. Says she has taken Jimmy with her, but Jacob has been left alone with his underage girlfriend. Now check this shit out. I went to Jacob's page. This is the girl that he's using as his cover photo, right? It says Brianna, his wife. Right? Okay? Check it out. It says Jacob Green updated their cover photo. So it appears to me that he's turned his Facebook into a joint Facebook account. It's a little early to be whipped like that, buddy. Might want to watch it. Now, you're gonna find this strange, okay? Now, here is a message from a Tess Brock. She commented on that picture saying, my daughter is very beautiful. I got to get this camera focused in on this, guys. I need you to see this obviously fake Facebook account. Damn it. I can't get the fucking camera to focus on this shit. about. Lives in Chicago, Illinois. Tess Brock. Totally a fake account. Look at this shit. Commented, my daughter is very beautiful. To which Jacob replied back, yes, very. Acknowledging that this fake account is the girl's mom. Obviously a fake goddamn account. Let me see if I can. Let me see here. Hold on. Shit. It's not showing her name. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it, guys. All right, so let's see here. Let's go back here. Says, yep, but not living at Dean Drive for over a month and a half now. He's been living in there alone with his underage girlfriend. They are the only ones that have been staying in this trailer all this whole time. Oh shit! Somebody says Brianna Trevino says that the girl was oh no. Trolling you for fun. Says I think she was in Pickle Dick's 4th of July video. A real G says, I am calling CPS on Jennifer. Underage girl, drugs, yeah, I'm calling. And they're there all by their fucking selves, man. Even though apparently CPS has already been called, and according to Low Country Man, CPS don't give two shit squats or fucks. Two shit squats or squirts. Back over here. To which I will reply back, whoa. I would hit him with the old Joey Gladstone, whoa. I asked him, I says, is there anything I can use as proof? Because like right now, right at the time, it wasn't really, anything proven. This was just like perhaps a troll account trying to trigger me into maybe going on to social media and reporting some false shit. So I just kind of sat on it. I didn't say anything. I sent screenshots and shit to my friends, Rachel, Popper, Doom, and God damn it, and told them to not say anything. You know what I mean? That there was some, blood in the water, but I wasn't for sure whether it was real or grenadine. And I had to find out for sure whether before proceeding. And come to find out, it's all legit. It's all such a sad situation down there. And at first, I want to thank Popper and Rachel and Doom and Morticia, for not leaking out these screenshots and stuff because, like I said, for a second, I wasn't sure if it was legit or not. I had no idea that there was this other woman whistleblowing on her social media. Maybe she hadn't done it yet. Maybe that's when Rachel found it and was like, hey, check this out, and we all kind of pieced together this, and I kind of talked with the victims and stuff, firstly, I got everything together before going live, and perhaps, making myself, kind of look stupid and shit, or just, weakening our case through speculation rather than fact, So I asked him, I was like, man, is there any proof, man? Because I just thought that, this might be somebody on Slob Mob side or something, you know what I mean? Just trying to, get a reaction out of me, And I said, I wonder what Jacob's doing. I says, are they still supposed to be selling the place? I can't imagine he's taking really good care of everything over there. I can only imagine. Like I said, can you imagine a 16-year-old kid with his underage girlfriend, just living on their own, eating damn McDonald's and damn DoorDash every day? You know what I mean? Like, it's a recipe for disaster. Low Country Man replies back. He says, no, she stopped trying to sell the trailer back many months back. It would be hard to show proof as she could always lie and say she's always been there the whole time. But she hasn't been there at all and the place is totally trashed. There are even weeds growing around the mailbox, taller than the mailbox. Holy shit! Can y'all get pictures of that? I'm sure by the time that I'll get down there, that will be taken care of. I can't see Michael going out there with a lawnmower or a weed eater right now to take care of that. Maybe he'll pay Kyler. Kyler, don't do it, man. Kyler, if you have any respect for Grandpa, and any love for his memory and shit, what I'm saying, you'll do the right goddamn thing, and you won't let this shit slide. Do you think Grandpa would? Any of you? Do you really believe that you would let Grandpa let this disrespect, this fucking travesty, neglect? Do you think that Grandpa would let it slide? He didn't then, and I don't think that he would now. And if you have any sort of respect or integrity or fucking balls, if you have half of what Grandpa had, then you would do the same. You would step up. You would ride over there and get these pictures and shit that we need. That you would call and you would make the reports. That Jacob doesn't think that this is helping him right now. But, I mean, dude, he's going to fuck up. He needs help. He needs to be in a stable environment where he can go out and go to work, make some money, earn a living situation for himself. And I would let Jacob come over here and try to do that, but I don't necessarily trust Jacob. Jacob has been too far gone for too far long. Says there are even weeds around the mailbox taller than the mailbox. Said the blinds are a total wreck. His girlfriend was sitting on the porch yesterday looking like a meth addict. Underage girlfriend looking like a meth addict, blinds tore up. So they're basically just pulling over the blinds. See who letting them go. Getting rocked out. Said reports have gone to DSS, so who knows what will happen. I said, damn, how's Jacob doing? Out of all this, I care about Jacob. I want to know how Jacob's fucking doing. What up, Morty? I said, how's Jacob doing? He says, I don't know. He is rarely seen like twice in over a month. I can't believe they were left there alone like that, abandoned pretty much. And at this point, like I said, I'm still kind of cautious. I'm still kind of like suspect as to whether this is a troll account or not, or if it's a legitimate, individual reaching out, for hope and hoping for a change. And as the days go on and as more people come forward, it seems to be that is the case, that he is legit, friend, community member who just wants to remain anonymous because they don't want to get targeted and attacked by Michael's paid trolls. And yeah, so this guy actually sent me Jacob's profile, Facebook profile, to which I check out, and it looks kind of fake to me. I gotta be honest with you. Maybe this person thinks that this is the actual account, Jacob's actual account, but it's not. So then they go on to send me screenshots of what Christine sent or posted on Twitter Wednesday at 6:40. And I commented back to him. I said, yeah, I'm talking to the lady right now. It all seems to be legit and verified, and it's just all a very crazy, sad situation, And I asked him, I says, is there any other info that I can use for tomorrow? To which he replies back, use tomorrow for what? He doesn't necessarily know that I'm going to go live and stuff. He says, I'm not one to say too much, as I'll just make issues for myself. I am her neighbor, though. So it's another neighbor that wants to remain anonymous out of fear of retribution. But, they are legitimately concerned. Low Country Guy, if you're over there, take some pictures for me, man. Send them over here to me, man. Like, really. That would be legit, and if we could use it. He says, she still ain't come home. Facts are no one lives there but Jacobs and his girlfriend, and they aren't even adults. And I don't think DSS even cares. I said, yeah, that's crazy. DSS won't do shit. Probably would cost them too much money, to go through open the file, blah, 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 bullshit. For Jacob and them to lie and resist and try to hide facts and shit, to defend their mom and also to defend their own, preferable living situation. Like I said, Jacob would rather live in that filth and that garbage, unsupervised with the rats and plans of sitting around eating DoorDash and playing video games all day. Sounds pretty good for a fucking 16-year-old, huh? I said, yeah, crazy DSS won't do shit. Probably would cost them money. Low Country Man replies back, says, I find it to be a shame how much no one cares in this state. Cops have been at that house so many times in the past and hardly ever do anything. Either way, there are lights on in the house, so there is power. Like this fucker, like things are so desperate and bleak over there that the neighbors are speculating as to whether there is even power on over, at the house. Shit's so fucked up and just junky. You know what I mean? And just stagnant and stale that, they're wondering if Jacob is just squatting in a fucking house with no power or light or power or water or anything, It's tragic, man. This is what Grandpa's house came to. The same fucking house that Grandpa fell into Michael's arms and cried tears of joy. Thank you. I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this place, Michael. Guess what? Jennifer didn't deserve it neither. Michael, you didn't deserve it. Even though well, yeah, you didn't because Grandpa's money bought that fucking place. And now it's falling down around the neighbors who are wondering if it's just been left abandoned. Think about that whenever I get the eventual pictures that I'm going to get, because I'm going to get my pictures. But the place probably won't be as bad as it is right now. They're going to try and cover it up and hide it by the time I show up. That's why I urge anybody that is in that area to go over there now and get those pictures for me. And like I said, please go up to the windows and snap them fucking pictures. You ain't breaking in. As a matter of fact, you are hearing from many, many people that there is trouble brewing over there, that you're concerned. You want to know what the fuck's going on. Mr. Oliver says, I remember when AGP moved into that house. It was so beautiful. And then now, head palm. Like I said, Grandpa, he sobbed tears of joy and relief and thankfulness to have that place. And now it's fucking a dumpster wrapped in vinyl siding. And it's also a shame that like no fucking state organizations want to do a goddamn thing about it. Pookie says, ask Cotty to get the pictures. Cotty's got some pictures. Hey, Cotty, why don't you send me them pictures on over that you took? She said she didn't take any pictures of the inside of the house, though. She just wanted Jennifer to think that she did, even though Cotty said she did go in there to use the bathroom and it was disgusting. But I won't sit there and try to, ruin my reputation by saying that Cotty took pictures of the inside because she said she didn't. But she did get pictures of the outside. And that she wished she got pictures of the inside. And I wish that y'all did too. Shit, I wish. What up, Jamie? Jamie Phillips in the house. No PMs, no cookie cutters. I remember when Doug helped clean that place up. Doug was always over there with his Mr. Fix-It attitude and knowledge, patching and repairing holes and shorted out light switches and etc. And I was always out there with a mop bucket. So much that Johnny called me Uncle Janitor. And thought that my mop bucket was my favorite toy. We rolled up our sleeves and we did everything we could to help keep that place livable, somewhat presentable for videos and for visitors. And now, according to this guy, you got grass growing up past the mailboxes, blinds falling down, looking like a goddamn flop house dump. So I asked him, I says, it says everything. Oh, here we go. Says blinds falling down, and the mess, trash probably just piled up on the back porch or something. Everything is so run down. Okay, here's where this guy says that he doesn't really necessarily see the fuck gang anymore. Check this out. I said, can you get some pics for me? I said, that'd be great. I said, some neighborhood kids, maybe, Kyler? To which he replies back that he never sees the neighborhood kids anymore. You know, after Johnny moved to Massachusetts or whatever, after I got Jacob, I pulled Jacob out of that dump, that desperate situation. And Jennifer moved out. I guess it's just been Jacob and his girlfriend, maybe one or two friends. But this guy, according to this guy, he doesn't see neighborhood kids anymore, period. Not just at Jacob's house, but period. I said probably all in jail. You know, they probably, you know, your hard luck runs out eventually, right? You know, in this day and age, you know, you can't get away with anything, you know. With GPS signals, you know, we carry trackers everywhere and recorders everywhere. There's cameras everywhere. You know, we can't get away with shit. He says, I said, probably all in jail by now, you know. And he says that I know one kid was sent to a mental institute, the one that wrote a detailed letter years back about how he was going to kill Jacob. Now, I never heard this story, but sent chills down my spine instantly. Because I know that Jacob is a troubled child. I knew that Jacob was a troll in real life. You know, that he got off on getting a mental rise, an emotional rise out of people, you know. And so it appears that Jacob was trolling in real life some kid that had his own mental issues and was pushed to the point where he felt that he had nowhere else to go but to kill Jacob. Apparently Connor was the boy's name. Low Country says, apparently fuck gang seems to be dissolved. No more fuck gang. Which is a relief to me, because if Jennifer wasn't at that house, you know, fuck gang would be running it. You know, that Jacob and them, they would have planned a lick that went wrong long ago, and that they'd all be in jail right now. Understandably. But that doesn't make it any easier. Just because there aren't a whole bunch of gangbangers flopped up in the house doesn't make it any righter, you know. I told him that I heard about a kid named Emilio. JC was telling me about a kid named Emilio that used to walk around the house in his boxers and try to bang Jennifer and would bully JC around and try to pick fights with JC, knowing that as soon as, because Emilio was underage, and as soon as JC hit Emilio, and as soon as JC fought back, that Emilio and Jacob were going to damn call the police. And that Emilio and Jacob slept in the same bed together. And that JC said that he watched Emilio and Jacob a couple of different times kiss. And that he made sound like Emilio made Jacob grab his junk. It was almost like Emilio was making Jacob his boyfriend. And also talking about how he would bang Jennifer as he walked around in his underwear and shit, and Jennifer being like, yeah, oh yeah. Said that this kid would make blatant sexual advances to Jennifer in front of JC and Jacob, and that Jennifer wouldn't turn him down, and that it would piss Jacob off. But if JC, that it would piss JC off to no end, but JC couldn't do anything about it because he was too old. No PMs, no cookie cutter. Says, oh my God, Emilio is Jacob's friend in the video where Mike called him Richard Ramirez. Holy shit, y'all! Emilio was in one of the videos. What video was that? Can somebody give me a picture of Emilio? I want to see what this kid looks like. JC said the kid was kind of cut. That he was kind of built enough physically to be able to walk around in his underwear, without any sort of sense of self-consciousness. And that he was hitting on Jennifer and Jacob. And that Jacob kind of liked it. Said that him and Jacob were kind of acting kind of like boyfriend and boyfriend. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but it's like the way that it went down, you know what I mean? The way that this guy, I guess he was, he was up in the house imposing his own will, and he was getting away with it. Somebody, Pookie says that the dude looked weird. Said the dude looked like Richard Ramirez. Tan May, what up, Bubba? How's life down on the upside, man? Much love to you out there in Australia. Where you at in Tasmania, right? Isn't that? So he says, fuck game seems to be gone. To which I replied back, I said, I heard about a kid named Emilio. I said, JC said Emilio and Jacob acted funny together. They were doing real shady shit with each other and behind closed doors, and even on the couch under the blankets in front of people, Low Country replied back, says, I never knew a name, but Mexican looking kids that used to go over there, I guess. Haven't seen them either. The black teen that used to hang with Johnny has been gone too. They tried breaking in years back until they saw they were on camera. Was like 3 teens after Johnny. Okay, I don't understand what after Johnny means, but they said they tried breaking in years back. 3 of them after Johnny. Maybe they tried to break into Jennifer's house to attack Johnny and then ran off whenever they realized they were on Ring camera or something. Kay in the house says, I can't believe this kind of sick crap is happening to those boys. Well, what do you expect to happen whenever there's no supervision? Whenever they have no mother or father there, you know what I mean, to hold them accountable, to keep their asses in check. Rome turns into Sodom and Gomorrah. The burning of Rome. And it seems nobody gives a fuck. CPS don't care. DSS don't care. Michael don't give a fuck. Jennifer gives a shit. Seems to be I'm the only one over here fucking saying any goddamn thing. Hot Wheels Hunting UK says Jenny doesn't care about nobody. Her brother Charlie, her house, her cars, her sons. What does she live for? Married men. That's it. She lives for her own clit, her own vagina, her own butthole pleasures. Life's not all about butthole pleasures, Jennifer. Life's about love. It's about togetherness. It's about connection. Shout out 40-year-old virgin. It's not about butthole pleasures. Gavin Chapman says, yes, it is. Well, life's not all about butthole pleasures. It's good to entertain your trapdoor on occasions, you know what I mean? But I mean, you focus too much on it, and that's all your life's gonna be. One big asshole, one big plunged asshole, one big meat socket flapping in the wind. It needs some structure. Oh man, this has been the craziest fucking live stream, guys. I've enjoyed this. And I haven't enjoyed it too, man. Like, this doesn't really necessarily bring me complete joy. While I do enjoy standing on top of the mound, I am standing on a shit mound. I am standing on a mound of dead bodies. You know, the stinking carcass of angry grandpa. What's left, man? You know, because it's nothing good. It's been a shit show since before grandpa died, and nothing has changed since. Can I get pigs? Couldn't get pigs. Connor is the kid's name. Then Amelia. Connor was the kid's name that got, you know, pushed to the point where he was going to kill JC and ended up going, or Jacob. No, Jacob ended up going to a mental institute. 3 kids tried breaking in to beat up Johnny or some shit. And that's it. That's where we're at. We're about all caught up. Shit's fucking crazy, guys. The house has gone to shit. Jacob's living up in there with an underage girl. Jennifer ain't been home in months. She's shacked up with a married man and his wife. And got Jimmy over there with them. With her and them. Witnessing this sad, unfortunate throuple situation. House is falling to shit. I got Jacob in Job Corps, so that helps. But CPS has been called, DSS has been called, cops have been called, and Jennifer's pissed about it, and she wants to know who the fuck did it. Who the fuck did it? Which goddamn one of y'all called CPS on Jennifer? Which goddamn one of y'all called the cops on Jennifer? Go ahead and hit number 1. Be honest. If you've done called the cops or CPS on Jennifer since I started this live stream tonight, hit me with a 1. Be honest. How many of you actually cared enough, gave a fuck enough? I gotta be honest with you, man. I'm not so sure how much DSS cares, CPS cares. We got to get something concrete. This guy says the girl's underage. If she is, that's something right there. Like, it's hard. Maybe it's something, guys. We got to get in touch with the mother, the father. The mother, the father, the daughter. What song is that? God dang, I'm going to fuck myself up. Oh, yeah. You don't foam in the wet sand. God, thank God. I would have been. You don't foam at all. Oh, I do. But yeah, let's see here. Colm Hargan just sent me a photo. Hi, Jennifer. It says it is very illegal to go to someone's house and take pictures and video, especially if it's private property. Thanks for going on live, though, and telling people to doing so, admitting to harassment. Hey, I go to these abandoned places all the fucking time that say no trespassing. And guess what I do? Sneak my ass right on in there. Hey, guys, check this out. I'm in this abandoned mansion that has no trespassing all over the place. And guess what I do? I upload that motherfucker to YouTube. Guess what, Jennifer? I had a motherfucker legitimately hit me up on one of my damn videos where I go into the Sally Rose mansion. This video's got over 250,000 views on Facebook. And guess what? I have a legitimate fucking landowner saying, hey, you son of a bitch, this is fucking illegal. I'm going to the cops. You're going to goddamn jail. Guess what? I ain't heard a motherfucking word. And guess what else? I'm pretty sure there is no private property, no trespassing signs in front of your fucking house. And guess what else, Jennifer? If it is legal, which it's not, if anybody does anything illegal, it ain't on me. I told people to not break the law. I asked concerned citizens to go over there and find out what the fuck's going on. What kind of situation you created. If the concerned neighbors go over there and take pictures. And they share them. It's your fucking fault. You're the one that created this fucking shit show. Look at her. I fucking love it, bro. Jennifer's she's sweating, guys. She's fucking sweating. She's gonna try to put it back off on me, but guess what? The cops already know your situation. CPS all know your fucking situation. Whenever these people call up and damn report your ass after watching this live stream and become hip to everything that you've been letting going on, well, then CPS and the police are going to, you know what they're going to tell these people? They're going to say, yeah, we know. They're not going to say, ma'am, I think you're mistaken about Mrs. Green. They're going to say, yes, ma'am, we know all about Jennifer Green and her situation. And unfortunately, there's not much that we can do anymore at this point. That we are involved and we're just waiting for her to fuck up to get enough shit on her to hang her ass, and then we will. But unfortunately, we can't do nothing right now. And that's when tragedies happen. How many times do you hear similar instances, you know what I'm saying, where people say, hey, something fucking bad is going on over here. This. And the cops are like, ah. And then a neighbor gets fucking stabbed to death. Wife gets fucking strangled. You know, fucking house burns down due to faulty wiring or shit. It's not just domestic shit always, you know. Like people report damages to property all the time and shit that doesn't get repaired and shit. And motherfuckers get burnt down in their sleep because a fucking wire fried in the middle of the night on Joe Slumlord's little single wide trailer. You know, but nobody could damn do anything about it. Technically, and we don't have any solid proof or evidence. Now, here's Jennifer right now trying to really deter you guys. Don't go over to my house and get the evidence that they need to fucking fry my ass. Please don't. It's illegal to go over there and expose me, guys. It's illegal. Hell, I had somebody contact me about the fucking the barbershop video. While we were in Bryson City, I was like, hey, look at this old barbershop. And I just happened to kind of turn the door handle and it opened right on up. There was no trespassing. The doors weren't fucking locked neither. And it said open. There was a sign that said open on the goddamn window. Y'all remember that? So I walked in and was like, oh shit, what the fuck kind of damn time capsule did I just stumble upon? And then somebody fucking messaged me, was like, yo, man, that place wasn't abandoned. We were working on that place. You better watch out what kind of places you're stumbling in on. Why don't you come back on up here and walk up in here again? I got something for you. The guy threatened to fucking shoot me. And he said he was taking it to the cops. Guess what, Jennifer? I ain't hear shit. I ain't hear a goddamn thing. And there's actual fucking video proof of me going in this motherfucker's barbershop. And guess what? The goddamn police station, the town hall is right across the motherfucking street. But like I say, it didn't say no trespassing. Hell, there was an open sign. So I walked in. But there have been many times where I've walked in, you know, we've gone to do urbexes and it says no trespassing. And we've been like, didn't see that. Or there have been times where I fucking blatantly been like, hi, look, no trespassing. We're going anyway. Which, by the way, look at my camera, guys. My vlogging machine is fucked. I dropped my camera on face first, and now I can't vlog with this anymore. I'm going to start vlogging with Erica's camera or something. Sucks. I need a new one. I think I got about $300 or $400 left to pay this on off. Maybe I can upgrade. Can I upgrade with my shit all fucking cracked up? Let's go to X and see what all Jennifer's saying now. I got her worked. I got her fucking. She's nervous now. She's coming home. Sorry, Tim. Jennifer can't lick your wife's snack box tonight. She's got to go home and clean the house. It is very illegal to go to someone's house and take pictures and video, especially if it's private property. Thanks for going on live, though, and telling people to do that, admitting to harassment. I hope you find out who it was so you can try and put a stop to it. This other guy says, Charlie is such a childish narcissist and hypocrite. He's talking about how you're a bad mom. Charlie is 40 and didn't do nothing for his one and only child. Hey, like I say, my child wasn't in my fucking life. Her mom chose to keep her away from me. And I tell you what, even to this day, my daughter chooses to kind of keep me at arm's length and shit. You know what I mean? So, go live your own life. Go do your own thing. Unfortunately, we have both lived very separate realities. So like, I don't know how much I'm supposed to fucking do for somebody that doesn't want to even be in my goddamn life. I'll do what I'm legally responsible to. I'll provide for what I'm legally responsible to provide for. And other than that, go live your life then. If you don't want me involved, fuck you. And I'm sorry, but I slowly turn into grandpa more and more as I get older, guys. You know what I mean? It's a sad situation, but I mean, you can either sit there and sink in the sorrow of it, or you can damn strengthen yourself from it. You know what I mean? And aside from that, I don't think that me whistleblowing on the fact that Jennifer is leaving her children home alone for months at a time, potentially being sexually assaulted by their younger bully friends, etc. I don't really consider that as being a narcissistic, containing a narcissistic personality. Honestly, you know what I mean? So, yeah, there it is. Hey, check it out. Trending in USA. Scaring these hoes. That's what's trending in the USA right now, man. That's what we're doing to Jennifer right now. We scaring that hoe, ain't we? Scaring these hoes. Jennifer's scared as a motherfucker. She ain't spending the night with Tim tonight, yo. Promise you that shit. She's going home. She's cleaning up. She's taking the trash to the motherfucking dump, and she ain't even gonna put it out at the road. That shit's going to the motherfucking dump. And I say, hell yeah, man. I say, get these fucking pictures that you can get and send them to the police, to CPS. Try to get pictures of fucking Jacob and his meth head girlfriend outside smoking meth. Like, get pictures of Grandpa's dream house falling down around nobody, really. Rotting away, sad and alone. Grandpa's tears of joy still echoing lovingly in our minds. That loving energy that he put into that trailer, radiated into those damn walls, into that drywall, into those drywall screws. The pride and joy and sense of ownership absorbed into every one of those fucking light switches that he flipped on and off, helping him see his way through his own little castle, his own little sense of accomplishment, feeling like he made it in this world, And nobody gives a fuck about it except for us. Daniel French says she's calling Emilio to cut the grass. Funny. So that's it. That's where we're really at right now, man. I'm sure this ain't the end of it, guys. This saga has just begun. We've only just begun to expose Jennifer's bitchy ass and just how much she is a hoe. 2-bit fucking slut. She is. Grandpa's house should be on TLC. Let the world see it get renovated. Yeah. Sad. Like, that's y'all's Graceland, man. You know, like, that house was such a symbol of, you know, like, love and kindness and compassion and family unity. You know what I mean? Michael giving Dad that house as a gift, which we all knew better. You know, Grandpa was the earner. You know, Michael never saw the views or the money that he saw when Grandpa was alive, when they were making movies together. You see the content that Michael's creating now, and it's shit. It's garbage. It's lackluster at best. And like I said, I also love the fact that fucking Michael's using tuna in his videos after she's been going at it with Isaac for the last fucking month, and Isaac's been trying to tear her down, and she's been exposing Isaac and kicking his ass back with her prosthetic leg. I think it's funny that Michael is like, well, I'm still going to do videos with her. Isaac, whatever you and Tuna have going on is between you guys. But whenever I have somebody come after me, Isaac, your ass better fucking jump on it. Clean up boy. Grab that mop and that bucket. Grab that frilly little fucking damn lace up fucking apron and get to cleaning, bitch. Because I can't have nobody talking shit about me. But a Tuna can talk shit about you. Why? Because everything she says about you is true. And I'm loving it. I'm sitting back over here just fucking geeking, bro. I love the fact that I can get on here right now and point out that fact. The fact that everything that you do for Michael, he won't do in return for you. He ain't got no respect. Got no motherfucking respect for you, Bo. Tuna's been kicking your ass nightly. Her and Michael might even be over there like, Tuna's like, yeah, Bo, I ain't gonna let him boss me around. I'm boss up. And Michael's like, yeah, whatever. That's between y'all. And Michael probably even laughs and jokes with her a little bit at your expense, just so that they can have a common, agreeable interaction. I can't see Michael saying, okay, Tina, now don't talk about Isaac around me. Let's keep this cool and civil and about the videos. You know, to make it feel weird and awkward? Nah. Michael would be like, yeah, I heard that. You got his ass on that one. That wasn't going. And Bridget's like, yeah, because you know they resent your ass. Giving you all that fucking money to essentially not expose them. Really? You ain't done shit else for them. You didn't take me down. You didn't fucking discount my word, my reputation. If anything, you guys built me up. You guys gave me somebody to fight against and to thrash against and to grow against and to expose for years. In a way, you guys created me, you know? And the sense of credibility and strength that I carry. It comes from damn battling head to head, nose to nose with you guys constantly for years and not backing the fuck down and being right and telling the truth. Years later, people look back and they're like, holy shit, I was wrong. I was duped. I was fooled. Charlie was right. And I'm still fucking giving it to you guys. I never fucking wavered, flipped, and flopped. Bowed down to Michael's ass and fucking accepted those lies and accusations that they lobbied against me. No. And nor should a fucking innocent man ever bow down to sins he didn't commit. And no man should ever fucking damn, throw his own values and convictions out the window just to be a part of a community, just to have a sense of belonging. You know, I would rather fucking stand by myself in confidence than ever in a crowd with shame over my head, committing these certain infracting sins. You know what I mean? That I wake up in the middle of the night like, God damn, man, I sold my conviction out for that. Things that we do and say to others that come back to us deep in the middle of night, that wake us up and don't let us go back to sleep. Then moments of quiet silence when we're reflecting upon ourselves and we think, damn, I'm not really that strong because I bowed down to that shit, because I didn't stand up to that. That's one thing that I'm guilty of too, dude. Like you ever just kind of just agree with people's shit, you know what I mean, just to not have a negative interaction with them, or maybe just because you don't know exactly how to say it. If you disagree with somebody, it's got to be like, no, I don't fucking agree. No, it doesn't have to be like that, you know. And you don't have to agree with somebody if you don't agree with them, but you can be nice, you can be polite. How do I say that? If you ain't got nothing nice to say, then figure out a nice way to say it. You know, and that goes a long way. I'm really practicing that shit hard right now. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, then figure out a nice way to say it. But say that nothing nice and let it out and put it out there. And it might be received nicely in return. So anyways, well, I got to get out of here, man. I got to take my doggy for a walk. What's that? I promised Penny that I would take her for a walk. We were going to go swimming today, but Penny doesn't really have anywhere to go out and run around and play. I want to go swimming, though. I want to do a vlog for you guys. I wanted to vlog today, man. We went out. We went to the mall. We got us another cot for our vacation this summer. Me and Erica we got 2 cots, $100 a piece, man. You're going to see these cots, though. They're really nice. 2 cots. We bought some foam cover. We went to Walmart, went to like 3 or 4 different Goodwills. There was a festival in town, and Erica went and got her a grilled cheese, and I should have recorded it. I should have vlogged it. We want to get back into vlogging, you know, and gives us an excuse to go out and do shit, you know. But I have just been enjoying just going out and experiencing the moment just for myself, you know. But I also feel a regret when I don't film it, man, you know. So I got to get back into it. And maybe tomorrow, I'm not so sure, because our favorite swimming hole has really gotten popular. A lot of people have been going out there, and they might go out there. It might be a shit ton of people out there on Sunday. We'll see. Maybe I'll try to vlog, maybe not. But we're going to take my doggy out for a walk tonight. Have some fun, you know, with my family. And yeah, we'll wait to see what else cracks loose with this. Oh, I got an offer from the seller. I don't want it. See what cracks loose from all of this. What kind of notifications do I have here? Let's see what Jennifer says before I get off of here. That was fun. We got Jennifer scared. Nope, that's all she says. It is not illegal to go to somebody's house and take pictures and videos. You see people do it all the motherfucking time. You know, don't believe Jennifer's bullshit. Fuck her. She just don't want anybody to go to her filthy ass fucking disgusting hovel of a home that once used to be a place of great pride and a source of respite for grandpa, you know, and she is just shit all over it. She's just taking a smelly, shitty, pissy, fucking, queefy fucking mess all on grandpa's dream house. You bitch. And hopefully that triggers some of y'all into fucking wanting to expose her nasty motherfucking ass. So, and like I say, it ain't illegal. Jennifer, Michael, come on up here and do that here though. Come on over to my house and let's get a video going. I'm gonna whoop your ass. We're gonna make a video. And I think that I can fucking do it. All right, let me stop. That was a little cringy. They don't want none. They don't want no smoke. Michael don't want no smoke. Tim don't want no smoke. Fatty don't want no smoke. Slob Mob don't want no smoke. God damn it, I'll give it to you. Anyways, Madison Red, Junior, Rusty Wells, Sweet Gypsy Rose, Rebecca Spratling, much love to you. Thank you for turning that wrench for me, showing up and riding with your boy. Trippin' Shumi, man, have a great night. Nature Heals the Soul. Yeah, we were going to go do some bushwhacking today, but then we had to actually go out and go do some shopping. So there is a really little known waterfall, though, that we want to go check out. And we might actually have to kind of make our own path to get there because it hasn't been visited. There was no videos on YouTube or any updates on trails.com in like 11 years. So I'm kind of scared about it. I really don't want to go get lost in the mountains. You know, it's a very dangerous place and it's a very big place where you can, if an animal doesn't kill you, you know, the elements will. Just being lost, you know, the hunger and shit will take you out. And yeah, but you know, we really do have something really cool, I guess, kind of scary adventure. Even though there are a few people that said that they were deterred, that they read that, no, actually there are some updates. There have been some people that gone and checked it out and that have said that they were scared about the trail, you know, because of previous descriptions, you know, but it wasn't bad at all. So who knows? I don't know what I'm talking about right now. But except for the fact that, yeah, nature is therapy, and maybe I'll go do some swimming or something tomorrow and get some more suntan. And yeah, we're gonna go get some nature right now. Take my poo-poo for a walk. Go check out the creek that is engorged as fuck right now, man, because it's been raining like crazy. Big Steve, have a great night. Says you could whoop Pickle Boy Charlie, but he would call the cops on you. That's fine. Like I say, I'll take that charge. I'd be more than happy to go to jail for assault. But like I say, it'll probably be some type of simple assault or something little because, you know, he's coming up into my yard, starting shit, filming me and shit. And yeah, it's not like I roll up on his spot to whoop his ass, you know. Like I said, I will gladly go to jail. I'll gladly take a charge if it means whooping his ass and getting it on video. Come on. Tell me you wouldn't want me to catch a charge for that. Tell me you wouldn't pay to get me out of jail, pay my bond if I went to jail for whooping Michael's ass. I'm not asking you. I'm not saying that I would, you know, because that's pretty crazy. But say you wouldn't. Shit. Dougie's Youngin's Army says you don't think he would crush you. I mean, if he fell on me, he would crush me. If Michael fell on me, there's no doubt. You see how big Michael is now? I guarantee, you know, I guarantee he ain't gonna step on no scale. I say he's 400 pounds. I say Michael's 400 pounds. Oh, he's bigger than Boogie. William Gabriel, Trippin' Shuby. Kevin Zerfus, man, much love to you, dude. How you doing tonight, man? Are you doing anything for yourself, man? Go out. Oh, man, look at me picking my damn nose. Gross. Everyone give our friend Kevin Zerfus some love, man. His mom just passed away. She was a good woman, and I met both of them not long after I moved up here to live with Erica. I actually met his mom and him in Mount Airy. We met at Lake Norman and went and checked out Mount Airy. the home of Andy Griffith. I did a little vlog, and I think she might have made a quick little appearance in one of my vlogs, so you guys might have actually seen his mom, and she was a very kind woman, from I only met her one time, but you know how it is when you meet certain people that just radiate, that sense of love and warmth and kindness, that motherly, glow, just pulsated off of her, and I just knew instantly that she was a good woman, and like that kind of care and kindness and warmth, it rubs off on those that you're around, that you involve your life with. And for that to be his mother, I know that kindness and that goodness, was instilled in Kevin too, and he's always done his best to show me that kindness and love and care. And I appreciate that. That's why when I moved up here and he reached out, I didn't hesitate to go see him and say hello, and spend the day with him. And I only regret that maybe we didn't do it again, because I only got to meet her that once, and after people leave our lives like this, what I mean, we all tend to kind of look back with regret, that we didn't do more, we didn't spend more time, and she'll always have that certain maybe sort of sense of space in my heart where I'll be like, damn, I could have maybe gone and seen her again, but I didn't. I wanted to play Jason, or I wanted to go check out this abandoned house or something, and yeah, but we did meet and hang out, you know what I mean? And yeah, we'll always have that we shared with each other, man. So much love to you, brother. And I'm always here to talk, when you need it. And hopefully maybe we can meet up again sometime soon. Like I say, maybe we can go back out to Mount Airy and have that snappy lunch that we didn't last time, because me and Erica were just so fucking broke, So anyway, Kevin, Alan Kramer, 6385. Appreciate your condolences, sent to Kevin. Dougie's Young and Army, all of you guys, man. Appreciate you joining, listening to what I have to say, and taking it all into consideration. And keep your eyes peeled. Social media, Jennifer's social media, Grandpa's house, and what's going on with the situation, because it's not over yet. It's not going to be over for a while. So until next time, man, thank you for watching. Love you all. Like, subscribe, favorite, thumbs up, all that fun, stupid ass YouTuber shit that they say. And we'll catch y'all on the next time. On the next flare up, guys, when I get some more information and I find out what has resulted from this or whatever, I'll get with you all and let you know. Because like I said, it's not over. So be prepared for a follow-up, guys. Thank you all. Love you, and we'll catch you on the next one. Later.